Let's do a little patch note reading now. Where is the patch notes? In the forums, probably. All right. Are you guys ready for the nerfs? Or I bet there's not that many nerfs. There's no way they do the nerfs after the highs of the new PoE 2 fixes, right? Oh, Ziggy D with timestamps. Oh, shit. Wait, patch notes are small?
G'day, Exiles, and welcome to the post-reveal discussion. And
2 hours. Holy. How long do you think it's going to take me to get through this? Wait, Ziggy D, yo, he looks big, dude. He looks jacked. Breach, lore warning, motion capture, breach types, the crafting skill tree, graphs.
2 of them, and they're like a mixture of
Wasty?
auto-casting skills,
Coda?
It's not out of the question.
Curious, like, before we even get into like what people are asking or what people are saying about it, I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are on...
Hey, you know why Torchlight Infinite mapping will always be worse than PoE mapping? Because of the 2 lightning balls. That's why.
This
Just
topic, I guess, of tier 17 modifiers and...
As long as those 2 goddamn lightning balls spinning around in the map are still in the game, I'm gonna be triggered, dude. It's actually such bullshit. Will Endgame be reworked? Balance Ascendancies. Are all the Ascendancies revealed? Oh, let's go look at the landing page, guys. Let's go look at the landing page. Hold on. Duplicate this. Because we didn't look at the main website where it shows like the sneak peek, right? The cool stuff. Let me put on my music here. All right, here we go. Those balls didn't do anything. They did. Those lightning balls like one-shot you, bro. And they just stay there for like 30 seconds. All right, here's the flame. The Order of the Keepers. So that's the lower stuff. Keepers Challenge League. Okay, very poggers. So do you not walk over the breach anymore? You have to press the button, huh? That's nice. The Genesis tree. Do you guys think we'll be able to get every single node or no? Or do you think the nodes are like limited? It'd be cool if they let you just keep getting blood and you can fill out the entire tree if you play long enough. Make it exponential, right? You should always make it exponential so that the real juicers can get a little bit more for sweating, right? All right, that's cool. We got some rune graphs here. So cold damage, magic find, cooldown, recovery rate. Okay, you can get cooldown for it. Crit multi, crit chance, and ignite, growing womb gifts. Level 30 Heart of Flame. Oh, there's 2 breach slots. One that you click and 1 normal. I see. That's sick. Okay. Foulborn Fortune. Corrupts a graft, either destroying it or replacing the implicit with a powerful mod. Wait, that's Esh's Mirror. This one is upgrades to a rare higher level. Okay, that's the Greater Exalt. Foulborn Red Dream. Oh, wow. Wait, passives granting fire res or all Ellie res also grant increased max life. That's like that jewel from Necropolis. Remember that Parandus thing? Damage cannot be reflected. Nice. Dude, this used to be a meta item. Esh's, not the Visage, but Esh's Mirror. Destroy the Hives. Dude, that actually looks really sick. Oh my god. What the hell? It was wait, that's last Epoch's Weaver tree? True. Wait, look at this. This guy looks like a Dark Souls boss. Look at that. He looks like that one guy in the Dark Souls DLC. Jeez, a lot of handies. Our 16.5's gone? No, so Egon stuff is core. It was an expansion. So all the Egon stuff is gonna be insane, dude. I think I'm a 16.5 Andy. 16.5s I feel are more fun than 17s. And it's like, and you get like when you get an Egon thing, right? Like having the Egon altar affect multiple maps is kind of insane, actually, right? Like the stacking stuff. Like they need to tune that a little bit to be more exciting and more roguelite-y. Like we need more roguelite elements on that altar, but I was not that impressed with like the Egon altar stuff, right? New skills and sort of conflagration. Windburst, oh, that's the tornado one, and kinetic rain. Ooh, boys, are we starting lightning arrow so that we can go into like a tornado on tornado build? 10 bloodline ascendancy classes. Max life, Mycoxtol shield. 1 whale soul per second. Nice. Oh, this is like triumvirate stuff here. Nice. Oh, Shabi seems like except for this one, this like Bing 2 node. These seem kind of trash, huh? This guy though. Skills gain added challenge damage equal to 20% of life cost. If the life cost is not higher than the maximum you could spend. Skills gain a base life cost of a... Wait, is that good? Maybe we play like... What if we can play like Dark Pact or something? Is that good? And then unaffected by curses, but no amulets. Unaffected by poison, but... Bro, unaffected by bleeding, but you can't use belts. That one seems good, dude. The first one looks good. This one? I mean, 1 whale is like... You gotta have like 2 points to like spend, right? From your normal tree. You gotta play like a bad Ascendancy so that you don't feel so bad going in here. You get an extra ring slot though? True. That is true. I guess early on, like a ring slot is the same as an amulet slot, so... Can't use amulets... Well, unaffected. Wait, actually, unaffected by curses early is not bad. You know what they should have done though? They should have made immune to ailments, right? Immune to ailments. Can't use 1 flask, right? You only have 4 flasks. How about that? That's the right 4. Okay, +1 ring slot seems pretty cool though. This one is like, I mean, 8% increase life is good as a mini node. What is Shepherd thing? Whale non-aura skills require 80% less souls. Non-aura skills? Wait, isn't that good? When you, because like, there's like things that last, like, what if you go Whale Molten Shell? Which like, it lasts a long time. When you reach full energy shield, sacrifice all ES to gain 5 max res. For 4, oh, with recovery, that could be insane actually. Yo, 5 max res? What the hell? Life recovery from regen grants blood barrier while on full life. Max blood barrier is equal to 30% of your max life. Damage from hits is taken from blood barrier before your life or energy shield. So it's just an overshield of 30%. 8 corrupt, I mean, that's easy to get, right? You have 10 or 11 items. That is, dude, with a little bit of recovery, and then like it's just like 30% more life, kind of, right? Like regen. That's pretty good. That is actually pretty good. 50% life, less life regen. Wow. The thing is, wait. Do you think the Forbidden Flesh and Flame will reflect this? Because like now, what you just do is you just get a Forbidden Flesh and Flame to get back the 2 points that you lost, right? Just budget your builds for Forbidden Flesh and Flame. And then you can just get this like for free. It's kind of, I mean, it is what it is, right? Dude, guys, are you guys hyped? I feel like this league is going to be like a power farming league. Because like, think about Mercenaries, right? Mercenaries was literally standard. You click on the Mercenary, look at their butthole, and like, you might get 2C, you might get a Divine, and then just move on. And it's the same game as last league, right? Because Egon was an expansion. That doesn't count. So it's like, this is actually like a power farmer sweat league, right? It seems like full clear speed to get the waves to spawn faster, or like to fill up the greater rift bar faster. Full AoE, full speed, full sweat. Like, I don't know. This seems good. No, I haven't started. I'm looking at the landing page here. All right, Uber Incarnations. Oh, and then the Dream Furnace is back, right? Like some combination of like Necropolis Harvest crafting on the tree. Like loot boxes from the tree, but then also Dream Furnace is back, boys, huh? Think about it. Dream Furnace has... Did anyone not play Scourge? Does anyone want a quick overview of like what we lost in Scourge? Because the Dream Furnace was like some of the most insane shit, dude. It was like, bro, I think it's actually better than Dream Furnace because you can get it doubled, right? Like you can get it seems like easier to get like a good thing without cucking something else. Scourge was like, but they nerfed it. That's the thing. Like, yeah, they nerfed it like in the leagues. That was unfortunate. But these, I don't know if like they. Do you think they made every good unique have the tree stuff? The what's it called? They're calling it for Foulborn. Do you think every unique has Foulborn mods, or is it just some? Because if every single one, once the wiki and the data mining comes out for all of the things, there's going to be some crazy shit. Dude, Mage Blood, guys, Mage Blood is going to say, what could be a Foulborn Mage Blood? It works with unique flask too. Or 5 flask, or like, or a doubled flask effect, or affects tinctures or something. I don't know, like something crazy, right? Something absolutely nutty. Oh my god, dude. Or Headhunter. What would Headhunter be? Headhunter can be steals, magic, and rare mods for 60 seconds, not just rare mods. Jesus Christ, dude. Or like you can steal unique monster mods, or like buff duration lasts until you exit the zone. Then everyone's gonna be using Whale Breach, dude. Holy. They said main cores of uniques mechanic won't be touched. Oh man. Cringe, dude. Did they say that in the You watched the whole Ziggy interview? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Did you really? Man, cringe. Okay. But I mean, there's like mid-range, like the goal. I don't know. How much is the goal right now? How many hours in the league do you think I'm going to say that my iconic line? Hey guys, how much is the goal right now? Right? You got to get a goal. If you guys don't get a goal early on, you're retarded. Okay, the goal, I think goal is like my item, dude. I have goal. Yep, you're so washed at leveling though. No, I'm not. You're just a hater. You're just a freaking hater, bro. All right, I'm gonna prove you wrong this league by doing a 3-hour Act 1. Okay, instead of the average 5-hour Act 1, because I'm putting on cosmetics. So yeah. Okay, Bloodline Ascendancy. Uber Incarnation. Oh my god. Is this I feel like this could be good. I feel like Root 2 is gonna come up with something crazy here. And then Snoobe is gonna steal it and say that it's his. This Dagger could be insane, actually. This Dagger could actually be insane. All right, asynchronous trade, we know about that. Atlas tree here. We're adding this. You can automatically get mass level. Heist, Rogues. Okay, hey, what do you guys think about this idea? Chat. I have a revolutionary idea that I think would be good for the game. What if when you hit maps, you get every Atlas tree node, like 120 something, all at once? So you can actually just like play the game you want to play. What about that, guys? Huh? Because like everyone just does the same shit, right? Everyone goes the same tree with 100% adjacent drop, and then like more drop chance, right? Like all that shit, and then you just have to swap it, right? You go into the plus 20 points, and you swap it later. It's like, are you really making any choices when you're doing your Atlas? You're not really. You're just doing the same shit everyone else is doing until you can play your actual game. Wait, what's this command? 7/2/2025. What's this? Oh, dude, this is my strat. Dude, I'm going to do this. Guys, Heist is going to be even better, right? I mean, people still have to get the items for their rogues, so it's like there's still a barrier there. But like, bro, look at my strat, guys. Yo, am I going to do Gravicius June? June Heist is actually crazy, right? Like I remember that. Yeah, the blueprints were literally, dude. How many people copied my strat? That was actually such a nutty strat. It costs nothing. It was ouch and go. All the stuff was free. The blueprints were 35C each, and then and now we have async traits, so you don't need to list it on TFT. You just put it up into the thing. He doesn't. Wait, what happened to Grav? Grav got nerfed. Wait, what? Look, markers, contracts, blueprint. This was an insane strat. Like I'm actually really proud of this strat. And then you get the Nico for fun. Oh my god, you get domination. And it's good at spawning Nameless Seer. 1 influencing, 2 lineage, 2 dominant. Wait, you can use 5 scares. Is that typo? You can use 5 scarabs in PoE 1. Who wrote this? It was me. Okay, what else we got here? Complete the challenges, and you get this badass armor set. You get like that woman's armor set. You become like a monk. Warrior monk. Sheesh. Okay. Let's read the patch notes, guys. So, here, let me make this really big for you guys. Are you guys ready for me to read this? Mutanoix, thanks for Twitch Prime. Thank you, sir. The Breach Lords are advancing further into our world. When you get to the mudflats, you will find it infested with breach monsters constructing something, a hive. Protect a leaf as she empowers the flame to purge them from the area. Hold off the assault long enough, she'll be able to demolish it with cleansing flame. In some areas, the gap is strained. A massive breach and sunders the space between dimensions, and touching it will open an unstable breach, causing monsters to flood in. Slaughter them quickly enough to stabilize the breach. As you work more with Ayla, she'll bring you to the monastery, the Hallowed Halls, to discover the growing heart of the Keeper's power, the Genesis Tree, an engine of unholy creation. Use it to grow all the stuff. Okay. Also, you can fuse it directly to your body. For more expansion, go to this website. Oh, we already saw this. Okay. Let's go to new content. Conflagration, Thunderstorm, Somatic Shell. Fire a projectile that applies a connect barrier to enemy struck. The barrier will absorb incoming damage from hits up to a cap. On reaching the cap, the barrier will explode, dealing damage to AoE and releasing a projectile will seek another target. Projectiles created this way can themselves apply somatic shells to targets hit. So is this like kind of like Penance Brand or interesting? Adds a new ingem, Connect Fusillade. This is like the Rain of Arrows thing we saw. Kinetic Rain, Wall of Force, the bouncy shotgun thing. Kinetic Rain of Impact. Projectiles rain down in a large area in front of you, directly targeting the location of enemies in the area. The locations where each project will land are shown with markers before they fall. Each project explodes when hitting the ground, dealing area damage. Wind bursts, more tornadoes. See, I actually might be a minion, Andy. Yo, what did Gazzy say about the minion stuff? Like, this minion thing reminds me of Iris 2 from Torchlight. Wait, when's the last time we had a good new starter skill, guys? When's the last time a new starting ability was good? Shield throw during Expedition was disgusting. Remember that? You guys remember Spectral Shield throw during Expedition League? Not Lightning Conduit. Not Lightning Conduit. EV. I actually think it was Spectral Shield throw or... No, Lightning Conduit was broken in a bad way. Remember? MB Extreme like quit the game for like a week because of that. Added over 20... Oh, Peacock was really good. Wait, are we thinking about the same thing? The one where Lightning Conduit, it goes from a wide cone into a laser? Is that the one you're talking about? Wait, Lightning Conduit. Wait, what is this? Lightning strikes all shocked enemies around target location, then removes shock from them. When was this? Oh, that's Crackling Lance. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Wait, did I not play this league? What league was this? Oh, was it Kalandra? I was playing Lost Ark, guys. If it was Ark Nemesis or Kalandra first 2 months, I was playing Lost Ark. Oh, I never got to use the skill. Is it really good? The spell's cast time and its cooldown. The spell's cast time is added to its cooldown if triggered. Base range is 6 meters. What the hell? Is it really that good? Lightning Conduit. Okay. It got Giga Nerf the next league. Was it just like insane single target and AoE? I see. It had insane damage. You missed. I did miss Sentinel. Yeah, I missed Sentinel, Arc Nemesis, and first 2 months of Kalandra. So I can't believe I played Lost Ark for like 9 or 10 months. Okay, 20 new uniques. Added 3. Oh, guys, do you know that we still have a unique to make in this game? So one of my viewers gave me their unique creation package because they don't play the game anymore. We gotta get on that eventually. Added 3 new wand base types: Blasting Wand, Kinetic Wand, and Somatic Wand. These all share the same implicit. Cannot roll caster modifiers. Cool. Attack only wands. Cool. Okay. 40 unique uniques total 4C. Nah, there's gonna be something insane in there, surely. There's something nutty in there. Added 6. You know what they need to make? They need to make more uniques that are like the goal, right? Like in the mid-range between 0 and 1 divine range in terms of cost and rarity, but like literally game-changing, okay? None of this like you do 20% more damage or you have like really good resists or you have some movement speed. No. We need uniques that are in the mid-range that like do really cool shit, right? Added 3 new wombat, 6 new ring base types: Cryonic, Enthephalic, Formless, Fugitive, Organic, and Synaptic. That's cool. Added 5 new div cards. That's badass. Hopefully that some of them are like the pouches, the breeding things. Foulborn of augmentation. Yeah, these are all the things for crafting. Cool, cool. Added asynchronous trade. This is a big W here. Now you're gonna be able to like log in every day and see like all the divines in the tab without. Dude, wait a minute. You know what I'm thinking about? Is the regex thing gonna also be in? You know how they like edited it like a week or two later because like everyone was getting scammed. Do you think the regex quality of life will also be in PoE 1? Where like when you enter it in and you teleport around to different zones, it saves it. Because like if I'm buying like 8 mod maps, for example, 8 mod dunes, 8 mod strands, whatever, I don't want to get freaking scammed by like going down a list, right? And I'm buying 8C, 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 800C, and I buy 800C strand map. You know, it's like people doing that with the heavy belts. It was actually insane, right? Like 10C, 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 and then guess what? 10 divines. GG's. You see so many of those belts bought out like right in front of you. So after it's deployed, you can access the Merchants tab upgrade tool under My Account. This is only available for... Oh, yeah. This is a good question right here. If we already converted premium tabs from PoE 1, guys, are those same converted tabs in PoE 1 as we have in PoE 2 right now? So if I have like 10 or 20 of them in PoE 2, it's the exact same thing in PoE 1? I only really use one tab. I only filled up one tab at a time ever. So I guess I didn't need to convert that many, but... Yeah. Can we maybe accidentally list my flask for a mirror? What are you talking about, bro? I literally sell flasks for like 1 to 10 divines every league. Because like if you get a perfect 25% effect and like, you know, like Impala, right? The Mockingjay, like the curse, the armor, the evasion, the moves, like dude, it's not bogged. Those flasks are insane, bro. The in-game trademark interface has also been added. Okay, very nice. I mean, that one had some issues, though. I'm still going to use the main website. In each town, you're able to find an NPC that offers to identify. That's nice. And we have, if you buy the support pack, there's that really cool dude, right? When Spectres die, they now transform into a floating orb Spectre that cannot be targeted, cannot use skills. When you enter an area, the orb Spectre will automatically transform back. Wait, what? Wait, Spectres are permanent now? Yo. I mean, I don't use Spectre, but like that's actually a really... I feel like this should have been done like 10 years ago. Right? Like you exit an area and they come back. Like that's actually insane. Because like it was super AIDS having to like do the corpses, hit the corpse targeting key, do it in the correct order, and then like, man, that was actually cringe. So well, if they die in the zone, you can just portal out, can't you? I mean, we don't have infinite portals like in PoE 2, but it's still better than having to spend like a bunch of time resummoning or buying. Oh, you know the corpses from Necropolis? If you use those for some reason and those die, it's like that's pretty AIDS, right? While holding right click and control on stack of stacked dicks, you can now continuously open it. Oh, yeah, we saw that in the video. Whale orbs are now used on essences. Yo, Roy G Biv just got easier. Nice. Added 5 new stash tab affinities. Oh. Incubators, oh my god. Guys, incubators and scouting reports finally don't go in the dump tabs. Holy, that is insane. You know how annoying it was like pulling out the scouting reports like every few days? Ritual items, sanctum tomes as well. I'm gonna pick those up again. I'm gonna pick those up again, finally. I can sell those in bulk, right? And settlers items. Added a new tab in the fragment stash tab for betrayal. Wait, added a new tab in the fragments tab for betrayal fragments, like Syndicate Medallion and All Flames. Oh! Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. This. How do they do it, guys? How does Grinding Gear Games keep pumping out this content? You're not able to fully respec in one click. Nice. Refunding Atlas can be done with gold. Added native Apple Silicon support for Mac. Nobody cares about that. Continuing, this is my favorite patch note. Continue to incrementally improve the sound, art, effects, and environments. That is going to be sick. That is actually going to be sick. All right, Bloodlines. Added Bloodlines classes to the base game. These are secondary Ascendancies. They can be paired with any Ascendancy class, but you still only get 8 points. Okay. There are 10 classes to discover. To unlock your bloodline, hunt down the endgame boss whose powers you desire. You know what they should do for the Lisha one? One of the 2 Lisha notes should be when you die in a map, you have like a 0.0001% chance to drop a original sin. Or something like that. That'd be cool. Endgame changes. Introduce the Lonely Reverend and Traumatic Fragments, which can be used to access the new Uber versions of the Mona Lonius, Mona Reverence, and the Mona Trauma. Actually, you know what they should have done? When you spec into a Bloodline Ascendancy, you should be able to drop that Bloodline's unique items in any map. That would be a cool like little thing, right? These new, because like you kind of have their favor. They should drop their items in the maps. These new fragments are for the new Uber bosses. So now there was already like 5 or 6 fragments, and now there's 3 more. Okay, not bad. All those fragments are big money. So the Feared Malvin invitation now requires Cyrus and the Incarnation of Dread to be witnessed instead of Chayubs and Azuri. Okay, as long as they don't put these fragments like you know how all the good fragments are on like A-Bomb and Ziggurat and stuff, right? Like what if they put the best ones on like Ziggurat and you got to do that boss fight? Ugh. Feared Malvin invitation now requires Cyrus. Oh, wait, look at this. 1 less encounter for the Feared. So you don't have to do a Breach Stone. Wait, you don't have to do the Breach invitation or at Zoobs. Cyrus is in there now, huh? Interesting. Malvin invitation, the Hidden, is now replaced with the Remembered. Oh, the Hidden was the Breaches. So now it's the Remembered. Witnessing the Courtyard of Wasting, Chambers of Purity, and Theater of Lies. I see. Read it properly? Where? Wait, read which one properly? These fragments or what? Uber versions, the Feared Malvin now requires Cyrus. Oh, and the Incarnation of Dread. Oh! Wait, who's the Incarnation of Dread? Is that the Reagan thing? Flower collecting boss. Ew. I mean, I never really did Feared until like a month in anyways, right? I was always missing that 1 point for like a month. So I'll probably just get that from TFT. Tier 17 mods now grants item rarity, item quantity, and pack size at values similar to red map modifiers, except in the case where item rarity, item quantity, and pack size have been specifically augmented to be higher. Wait, is this a nerf? Wait, that's a nerf. They nerfed tier 17s? Did they nerf the mods as well? That's bad, right? Tier 17 masks can now sometimes be corrupted at 8 mods. Oh, shit, is that why? 8 mod tier 17 seller. That also nerfs 16.5s. True, but 16.5s have the cool pedals. Didn't you guys love pedal powers? Like when you got good pedal powers, didn't you just cum your pants, bro? All right, no, actually, pedal powers were like trash. Evolving shrines from the domination scarab of evolution now reduce the chance for monsters to upgrade rarity every time a monster upgrades rarity. Now it's a base chance of 25%. Oh, so they can't. Okay. This was a good strat actually, but 95% less raw currency. I mean, I think it's good that you're not forced to do like 16.5 17s, man. Like think about it. Like there shouldn't be such a discrepancy. Like imagine going to Torchlight Infinite and like Deep Space versus like Time Mark 7 or some shit, right? Like Time Mark 8 Profound is like 16.5s. Time Mark 8 is like 16s, and then 17s is like Deep Space. It's like kind of like the gap is too big, right? Additional bosses from Blightscare of Blooming no longer spawns extra monsters in their wave. Oh, that strat is getting nerfed. Dude, why do they nerf all the good strats, man? Like, what is going on here? Like, every single strat that, like, people find fun and good or farm for, like, a long time, they just nerf it. The Abysscar of Edifici no longer causes abysses in there to spawn. Wait, what? They nerfed that, too? That, like, wasn't even fun to do, bro. That was, like, actually kind of AIDS because, like, the chests and stuff. Why did they do that? Cartography Scarab of Risk now has a limit of 1. Okay. Wait, but if they nerfed modifiers... Look, if they already nerfed the modifiers here to be more in line with red map regular mods, why would you nerf this? What? What? It doesn't end there. Let's take a look. Let's keep reading. Okay, wait. I need to get a list of nerfs and buffs. Hold on. Let me make sure I have like the Torchlight gem pack codes on here. Oh yeah. Here we go. Okay. Let me list out buffs and nerfs. Okay. Hoggy's buffs from, is it 3.23 or 3.24? What patch are we on? 3.24? Or are we on 3.27? I don't even know. Nerfs. Wait, we're on 3.27. Holy shit. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, nerfs. Map juice heavily nerfed. Okay, buffs is ouch and go plus non tier 17/16.5 farming. Right, guys, ouch and go technically got buffed, correct? So that I'm gonna consider that a buff. Ouch and go got buffed. That's my preferred way of playing. Okay, ouch and go. Map juice heavily nerfed. Let's see, like Heart Scarab, nerfed. Abyss Strat nerfed. They would not have nerfed my Nameless Seer. Okay, just saying. What else got nerfed? I guess feared harder to do. Right, so that's okay. Let's no spoilers. I'm gonna keep reading. The following maps have been added back to the Atlas. Academy. Ooh, you know, I've always thought that Academy is like one of the craziest density maps. It's just so aids to navigate. Arachnus isn't bad. Arena is so bad. Barrow Chambers, Cells bad. Cove's good. Crater good. Crimson Temple. Oh, Crimson Temple's back. Does that still have Apothecary? Desert. Desert is like really big and dense, but it's like hard to full clear without backtracking. Excavation, bad. Factory, bad. Forking River is like really, really bad. Infested Valley, good. Lava Chamber, worst map in the game. Lookout is super. Dude, do you guys know that Lookout has the same features as Jungle Valley and Mausoleum? Like it doesn't count the boss as spawning, so you can do the blue altar farm in here. Marshes, kind of trash. What is Lookout? Lookout is the one with the guy that flies in, the green dude. Mud Geyser, goated. Mud Geyser, incredible map. Hit, trash. Port, I don't really like Port. I don't like Port. Primordial Pool, actually trash. Right? Wait, no. Is Primordial Pool? No, Primordial Pool is really good. Residence, trash. Sulfur Vents, trash. Summit, trash. Thicket is good. And Volcano is really good. The Primordial Pools is the one with Malachi, right? The end. The fall maps have been removed. Okay, Ancient City. Thank God, dude. Armory, yes. Okay. Ancient City is bad. Armory's bad. Basilica was kind of bad because of the boss. No, Boggers is gone. Colony was good. That's gone. Conservatory was absolute dog shit. Cold River was bad. Coral Ruins is bad. Crystal Ore is bad. Dig is bad. Dungeon is bad. Geode is actually pretty bad. Forbidden Woods is bad. Foundry is bad. Laboratory is bad. Leylene is okay, but Elevation. Malformation, pretty good. Peninsula, really good. Pier is, I consider Pier bad. Scriptorium bad. Siege is like kind of bad. Siege is okay. Sunken City is trash. Terrace is bad. Vault is bad. And Wharf is good. So actually, we lost way more bad maps than we, yeah, that's good. So overall, it's very good. Very, very good. Dig is, I hate Dig, dude. Because like the boss is phased. Right? It's the chick, the feather chick. Map tiers and locations have been shuffled, and the pins have not changed. Most maps are now initially found in a different tier. Some of the map bosses you require to defeat to upgrade your Pantheon have changed, and crafting recipes are now shuffled. Cool. Yeah, that's like we lost some real shitters, dude. Like you know when you had to run the map, if you were forced to run like Ancient City, Conservatory, like bro, like the Egon chains that force you to run this. Holy shit, man. All right. Atlas passive tree chain. Oh, wait. Okay. Buffs. We gained more good layouts than we lost. And we lost more bad layouts than we gained. Right? Does that make sense? Is that logically? Like it's a net positive for both the good layouts and a net positive for the bad layouts. So that's great. Atlas changes. So in the Keepers of Flame leagues, breach clusters have been removed from the Atlas tree. Is that a nerf? Did you guys run breach? Was breach actually good? I think a lot of people did run breach. Apparently it was a lot of quantity, right? Beyond, so I guess that's technically like no breach nodes, but breach league. Okay, so we lost some breach nodes. The straight and narrow has been reinstated for Keepers of the Flame League. What is straight and narrow? The guarded hordes no longer grants voltaic sulfity in your maps have 5% chance to contain double. Huh. Why do they do that? Is it because people were buying too many Resonders or something? The mining byproducts notable no longer grants sulfity and chests in your maps have a 10% chance to contain. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Wait, what? No! No! Sir! That's a big nerf. That's a big nerf. Lost free Resonder income from the Poggy's Nico speed damage nodes. I mean, you still get the speed, you still get packed with energy, but like part of it was early on, dude, those Resonders were a few C each, man. And like at the end of a farming session, you would just buy like hundreds of them and then you just sell them all. It was like free money, right? Although there was a bug, I don't know if they fixed this, but there was a bug last league where if you were full on sulfity, right, the resource that powers the cart, it wouldn't give you like the azurity for some reason. Like I don't know if they ever fixed that, but damn, dude, that's like maybe they meant to implement it last league, but they just forgot or something. That is a heavy nerf, dude, because this was like a few hundred C early on just by taking Pack with Energy, and Pack with Energy is very low on the tree, so it's usually like one of the first nodes you can get easily. Damn, dude, that's actually so cringe. Oh, they did fix it last league? Damn. Wow. What is the reason for that, guys? Like, do they want fossil crafting to be harder? Like they probably want to make it so that like if you farm this league, you're the person that produces that thing, right? Like they don't want some like ouch and go noob in yellow maps putting up 200 small Resonders per day or something. Is that why? They want the true league enjoyers to get the thing. But like that's not true for so many other things, right? That's just not true for so many other things. Because if you run it's whatever. They probably have like a long-term vision, right? Okay. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. A living crossover where it's like you just get this shit for free. But like, I mean, you're still investing into it, right? You're still investing into it on your tree. So you're technically a delver even in maps. But interesting. Okay. The small passives in the mounting modifiers now grant 5% increase rare monsters in your maps, previously 3. Yo, that's a buff, guys. Chiseled Perfection Cluster, 5% increase magic monsters, previously 3. That's a buff. Okay. Is that good? Reread it? What? It's a nerf? What do you mean? It's 5 to 3. 5 is bigger than 3. Look, previously 3. Read the last part. The small passives now grant 5% increased rare monsters in your maps. Previously 3% increase. Oh, it was a different line. It's a different thing entirely. It's not rare monsters. It's you know, I wanted to say something because in my brain I was like, hold on, I can just gain rare I was like, this is like a PoE 2 node where like you just add rare monsters to your, right? Like, wait, hold on a second. Okay, wait, are they, hold on, this could be good. Hear me out, guys. What have I always said about explicit, right? What have I been saying for a few years now? about the Atlas tree. It's not really, it's the illusion of choice, because there's certain things you have to get, right? Who doesn't get all the top house, right? Like guys, I haven't played PoE in like 10 years, okay? But watch this. Let me draw you the map that everyone has to take. What is this, guys? What is that, boys? Huh? This is the Scarab one, right? What's it called? Scarabs are more rare. You have a purple thing right here. There's a purple thing right here, right? With a big purple, 10% more mobs that are difficult and rewarding. You have to get the full tree. You have to get the explicit here. Like, you literally have to get explicit, like, everywhere you can, right? Literally, like, at the end game, when you're farming tier 16s or higher, this is your tree. Like, there's literally no change, okay? Like, this is an illusion. So if you had to get it, it's not actually a good thing, right? So, but then, and then also it makes your maps easier. If you don't have to do it, you get less loot, but every map is easier and your character is stronger, which is more fun. So, like, funds over muns, right? Now, so they got rid of all of these. They got rid of these, and then the small clusters now grant 1% increase. Oh yeah, invasive adversaries was 10% more rewarding and difficult monsters, right? I mean, Mac Paps, I mean, sure. You know what they gotta do? We need a chalk. We need a chalk pet. Then more raw monsters of any kind would be good. 4 small passes in the interior of the Atlas now grants 2% increased rarity of items found in your maps, instead of increased explicit modifiers on your maps. Sounds like a ritual buff. Haven't gotten that far. I mean, let's write. Okay. So, buffs to player power gained due to loss of explicit modifier effect on maps, right? So your character did get buffed. Like, some of those, when you get full explicit, how much explicit effect is on the tree? Like 30-something%. That kind of made a lot of the mods that were already scary, like, really bad. Like, didn't 70% avoidance go to like 91 or something? It's like kind of crazy, right? Okay. So then we go here. We go nerf, but then it's a nerf, right? So huge compound. Wait, even more. Actually, that's in map juice heavily nerfed. We'll just do like explicit effect removed from maps. Way less MF. Okay. Way less natural MF. But now you don't have to take those notes. Like, how many points did we gain? I think we gained a lot of points, which is good. So that's like more league mechanics and stuff. Small passes are granted 5% rarity in your maps and 1% quantity found in your maps. Now instead grant 3. Oh, was this the middle nodes? The 3 middle nodes? So they nerfed the rarity by a couple percent. I mean, yeah, are they? What are they going for here? Is it? Here's what I'm thinking. Maybe Keepers of the Flame League is so disgustingly OP in terms of pooping out free currency from the tree and from the mobs that they couldn't possibly give you explicit effect and rarity and all that shit that multiplied the whole thing. Because we didn't see any loading screens, right? Like, every breach is in the map. The touching the hand is in the map. The portal you go through for the breach zone is no loading screen, so you get all the map mods. Surely, it's if you have, okay, compared to Mercenary, if you have 3 times the many monsters in a map as Mercenary, because Mercenary only added 1 monster, right? Then you need to nerf maps by 3 times, right? You need to nerf quantity and rarity by 3 times. That's what I'm thinking. Surely, because it's gonna be the same, right? Overall. And remember, your character, that explicit was actually very tough. So your character will actually do the maps faster too. They probably did some calculations. You do the map faster, you feel stronger. So yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go, boys. League changes. Breach League uniques are no longer upgraded from Breach Blessings. Blessings can now only upgrade Breach Stones. Breach is no longer a reward outcome from other content. Okay, so you can't get like breach things from when you're doing like ritual or anything else. The All Flame Ember of Kulamak is unable to substitute it that fled in Keepers of the Flame leagues. Valdo's Puzzle Box cannot produce outcomes containing breach or breach lords. Okay. Didn't like some people pay for these though? So do they get to like remake their unique, I guess? Heist can, which previously could spawn breach reward rooms, can now spawn gold reward rooms. Lastly, wasn't gold incredibly easy to get? Like gold was no longer like a limiting thing for anybody, right? Wait, yeah, it was. Because then why did we service men? Shit, why did we service men then? What did people need the gold for servicing men? Were they like doing some weird Recombinator stuff? Like I didn't need any gold, but I knew that a lot of other people were paying a shit ton for it, right? I mean, I serviced it for free because like I didn't like what they were doing on TFT. They were charging. I was servicing so many men because TFT had like this like weird pricing thing going on. It was kind of crazy. I needed the gold. Wait, I did pay for it a few times at the beginning, right? Wait, was it for the farmers and stuff? Was it for my Kingsmarch? Wait, how much money do I have in my Kingsmarch? Hold on. Do you think my Kingsmarch is out of gold? Oh, it was for the mappers. Yeah, it was for the mappers, dude. Hold on. How many days has it been since I logged on? Oh, God, I got 3 million gold on me. Hold on. Go to Kingsmarch. Are we out? Wait, how many crops do I have? I can send like 350 million. No! Wait, that's a lot. Wait, that's a lot, dude. Isn't that a lot? I have 69 days left. The hell? Wait, what's the chat? What is the thing? What's this? What is that? That's trash. So someone give me the ratios. I'm gonna do all my boats at once. Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna do. Wait, is it Namahu or which one was it? It was Namahu, right? We're doing the Sir Gog strat. We're not doing 50 million. We're doing 17 million. Someone get me the numbers again. I can probably do a shit ton. Oh my god, guys, what the? I could send multiple. I could send like 12, 50 million boats. Oh my god, dude. Just from wheat. Look at this. Dude, how many days has it been? Holy shit, bro. No, I'm doing 17 million. I'm doing 17 million because it's fast. Okay, wait. Someone give me the numbers. It was, there's a screenshot. I have a command for this. I forgot. I used to remember this by heart, but it's like half of it has to be dust, right? You might as well do 50 mil. No, because guys, with 50 mil, you want the different crops. Like, I don't have the crops for. I have crops split for. Dude, I forgot to change the farmers, guys. I'm supposed to change my farmers in between wheat and corn, so that it balances. I haven't swapped them in like months. Hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ! Now I have a mismatch. 315k wheat and corn. Is it 315k each? Okay, 315k wheat and corn. Like that, right? And then 8505. Oh shit. Wait. 850500. Oh, there it is. Okay. 850500. What the hell? Ooh, and then what? Which one was it again? Was it Namahu or was it Ribenfeld? Namahu's for tattoos. I think it's Namahu, right? Send all for the. Well, you can only do 50 million. I have so many crops. This is nuts, actually. Wait, I should probably switch all my farmers to the other thing. I still have 69 days of this. I think the league's gonna end before then, though, right? Okay, we're just gonna set sail. All right. Remind me, guys. 1 hour and 50 minutes. Do you think I can finish the patch notes in that time? I'm gonna switch all my crops to. Let's see. Well, I have too much wheat. I'm gonna switch all to corn. Let's go full corn here. What's the blue xanthemum for though? Like, you're supposed to send blue xanthamum to something else, though, right? Oh, prediction time. Let's do a prediction. Here we go. Wait, what's this one? Oh, first time ever I did win it, right? Okay.
Do you like what you see?
Here we go. Okay, three different 17 mil boats. What I get back. All right. 3 mirror shards total or more. All right. Greater than or equal to 3 mirror shards total. 0, 1, or 2 mirror shards. All right. We have an hour. 30-minute prediction. Vote now.
The winner.
Dude, this is exciting. Wait, what about... Dude, my mappers! Guys, I forgot about my mappers for months. Not like this. What if they have a mirror? Hold on a second. We got to click on the things. Where's that emote with the monkey? Whoa, I got corpse. Is that good? Don't forget page 2. Got some essences. Oh, scarab. A divine! A divine! Yo, mappers are... Don't let anyone tell you that mappers aren't insane. Okay, mappers are actually insane. Oh, yo, 2C? What's that? Yo, singular scouting power. Are those so expensive? Yo, Grand Eldritch... that's insane. Look at the returns, dude. Oh, a blueprint. That's 30... Are they still 35C? Remember my blueprint strat where, like, you just make 35C on all the stuff? I got enlightened, too. Whoa. I'm looking for a mirror, dude. I still haven't gotten a mirror from this. Ooh. Oh, 2C. I'm rich. Oh, incubator. Next one. Yeah, look at that logbook. Insane. And this is with a really strict filter, too. Splinters. Where's my... Oh! Look what I just got. How much is that? Voidborn Reliquary Key. Insane. Yeah, I'm doing mappers again next league, okay? I'm gonna service men with more gold. Okay. 1 divine, 1 voidborn. I mean, that's pretty good. Oh, it's a divine? That's insane.
Who's that?
I wish there was a way you could spend gold to make the ship come back faster. All right, let's read the rest of the things here. So, Heist, which previously could spawn breach rewards, can now spawn gold. Pre-existing breach rewards rooms on blueprints will now convert to gold rooms. Now, do heisters need gold, though? Because you can't sell the gold to anybody. There's currently no mechanic where you can put gold in a bag and sell it on the auction house, right? So, like, do heisters ever need gold? Not really. Whale breach will be unobtainable during Keepers of the Flame League. Wait, so it's just gone from the game? Oh, they jammed. Okay. Rogues in the Rogue Harbor now start at the maximum level. That's huge. Wait, this is a huge quality of life buff. I mean, it's quality of life, but it's also a buff because it saves you, like, you know, because when you buy the gear, it's like just instantly on them. Farthen gems can now be found as a reward from gem. Ooh. Guys, were there any good merc gems last league? What was the best merc gem that dropped? And like, I remember there's nothing that was expensive. It was all kind of trash, right? Opening a blight chest now opens other blight chests. That's a buff, I guess. Characters now required to have entered Highgate in Act 9 in order to open safe house. Oh, you can't do that strat anymore. I see. Power level. Syndicate medallions are now more common from high-level betrayal safe houses. Yo! Those medallions were like, what, 4 or 5 divines each? Guys, my June strat is buffed. If you know how to do fast safe houses, you can now get more of these per hour. Oh my god. My strat is insane. You are now less likely to get high rarity div cards from... Wait, what? What? You are now less likely to get high rarity div... Okay, hold on. Spoke too soon. You are now less likely to get high rarity div cards from chests in Betrayal Transportation with Gravicius. Sir! They nerfed me, bro! Why have they done this? Why have they done this? Is it because they saw my returns, bro? Like, you guys said my strat was shit, too. You guys said my strat was that I popularized this strat. Okay? I popularized the strat for multiple leaks, and then like they cucked me, bro. I don't know if I told you guys. I got like this one, guys. Believe it or not, imagine I told you that 2 leagues ago, not like the league before Mercenary. What if I told you I got like 2.8 mirrors from the cards? Like what if I told you guys that like in literally the first week of the league or something, I got a full unrequited love thing on stream, and then I got like Headhunters, I got Mage Blood, I got House of Mirrors, I got like, it was insane, bro. Like it was actually crazy. It was actually crazy. Okay, Harvest Reforged, and the thing, it was fun too, right? It was really fun. Like, bro, it takes so much effort to set up the June. Why would you nerf something that like, it doesn't make any sense. It takes so much like freaking effort to set up a June thing, right? It's not like anyone could just walk in there, ouch, and go their way into it. So, because like the thing is like they had like a safe, like what's the word I'm looking for? They had like a gatekeeping mechanic, because Gravicius doesn't even show up on your board unless you start removing people, right? Like he wasn't even on the June board for most people, because like you have to remove to get him, and it's like a 1 in 3 chance. Bruh, he was too good. Bruh, I don't know, dude, because like people were swapping him out for what's that thing that people were doing in the transpo? They were doing like gold and no, they were doing Malvin Chisels. People switched to Malvin Chisels, right? Because they didn't like that shit. I don't know, dude. Like I guys, I think Renegade Games hates me, bro. I think this is a targeted nerf because like I think it's because they hate me. That's why I didn't get a puzzle box either. So, okay. Well, let's put that on the nerfs here. Massive nerf to Gravicius transportation cards. Sad face. But buff to syndicate medallions. Buff to syndicate medallions. So, you know, if you just speed run safe houses still, like any safe house, syndicate medallions is buff, which is good. All right, now, Harvest Reforged crafts, which guarantee a certain modifier type, such as Reforge a rare item with random mods, including a lightning mod, will now respect modifiers on items which restrict mod types, such as cannot roll attack mods. Is that good? Yeah. Can you believe they nerf grab? I cannot believe they nerf grab. That is actually so tragic, dude. But then, I mean, June did make the maps take a lot longer. Maybe we just don't do June now, right? Like, that saves me time. They actually buffed Ouch and Go, because now I don't need to run June. Is that full copium or what? Like, now I can become even more Ouch and Go. When rerolling recruits at Ralph with expertise in mapping, disenchanting farming will have less chance to be... Oh, that's so good. Guys, remember when, like, all the dudes would have, like, high levels of other jobs to make the wages, like, complete trash? That is actually good. All right, so that is a buff. That's buffed workers in Kingsmarch rerolling. Okay. The reroll with high quality recruits option is now 16,000. Okay, so it's cheaper to roll too. Abandon it. So now it's way better, right? Now it's way better to use the big option. Abandoning a commandeered shipment in Kingsmarch now warns you about the loss of crew members. Wow, it only took like a year, guys. Rogue Exiles drop fewer regular items. This does not affect their bonus additional drops of equipment from each item slot. Wait, they're nerfing the... Bro, they're nerfing the... What's this called again? Ruckus. They're nerf... Oh my god. What? Nerfed Ruckus Big Dick Farming. Sir. Gigantic Rogue Exiles are revived in rituals. Bro! Dude! What is going on here, bro? Also nerfed blood-filled vessel high value farm as well. Both things are nerfed. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, you need a really good build, and then like you need to like go to TFT to like get scammed on the blood-filled vessels. Wait, do I still have that thing up? You guys remember that? Where's my I was selling bloodfield vessels for like 10, 20 divines, dude. It was kind of crazy. Well, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Ewy. You are no longer required to purchase bestial orbs. Okay, that saves you a lot of C. That's nice, I guess. But by the time you're doing this, you like, it's not a big deal anyways. As such, bestial orbs can no longer be purchased. The voices and whispers during delirium encounters are now considered ambient sound volume rather than sound effects. Oh, nice. ASMR gone. Nah, guys, like there's a reason. There's a reason they're doing these nerfs. Like these seem like more heavy-handed nerfs. Like, you know what this reminds me of? Remember when they did the 3.15 Expedition League support gem and flask nerfs? And we were all like, damn, that's like a way less multiplier to power. They're doing that nerf, but to like maps and giga farming. Which makes me think that they have some plans in like the next year to like redo every league mechanic to make them like insane. Right? Because like at a basic level, you know that like if you triple the mobs, if you triple the pack size and the number of monsters in a map, you get triple the loot, right? That's just pretty fair. So I'm thinking like if everything is getting reworked into something as pog as like how many things are in Abyss, right? How many mobs are in Abyss in PoE2 and Abyssal Depths and then Breach in the Breach side area that we get now. That's probably what they're doing, right? Oh, was that in the ZD interview? Wait. Do you have a timestamp of the ZD interview? I want to hear them talk about it. I want to hear their tone about it. Because like if it's just a target nerf tier 17s and like the Omega Giga farming, I mean Rogue Exile farming was done in tier wasn't really done that much in tier 17s unless you're in Bloodfield, but they want to make div card farming better. How do you mute and add? You subscribe with Twitch Prime. Be a supporter. They want a complete overhaul tier 17s. Player changes. I think it's so you actually have to go and do the mechanics to get the items from the said mechanic. Yeah, probably. Did Ritual have everything? I mean, they didn't nerf Ritual, right? So that's good. Guys, it might be a Ritual league. I think Ritual might be good, but it's not very ouch and go. It's not very fun either. Drowning orbs no longer drown the player faster when they have sources of debuffs expire faster. Okay, that's nice for tier 17s. Spell suppression now prevents full... What? Is that you take 20% more damage from spells, basically? If you have 100% suppress? Alright, nerfs. Spell suppression, nerfed. Spell suppression to 40 from 50. So if you are capped out, you take 20% more damage from spells than last league. I mean, I guess that's fine. That's fine, right? They copy deflection. Is it here? I mean,
late endgame, and I'm just curious, like, before we even get into like what people are asking or what people are saying about it, I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are on this topic, I guess, of tier 17 modifiers and their impact on late endgame.
I mean, the main thing I'd say there, like just as an overall view on it, is that like T17s, there's this tension.
Only Zero says, season I got 72k free to play. How did you get 72k record? How does that even happen? Like, what? Can you screenshot that run? Can you screenshot your items and your cards for me? Did you get like Epiphany on everything and all legendaries or something? Bro, what the hell? How?
Like, it is not a good place to be when there is a tension between what players are enjoying and what...
Guys. I was playing some CZN off stream, and I got an insane run. I got an actually insane run on my Calliope. Okay, I can't wait to show you guys. I got 40-something K. Really, really good. It's literally like Uma Musume, but a roguelite. Roguelite Dark Ascendancies.
Like, that's like a problem that needs to be resolved. So effectively, it's like what T17s are supposed to do in theory is something that we want, which is to say, like, you know, that like you get something that you don't necessarily like want to have to play against, and like, you know, like you have to actually, and you have to deal with it or come up with a way to get around that. But in practice, players don't want to do that, so there's something clearly wrong here. So something does need to change, but it's a little bit tricky to come up with something that we want to like, that both sort of satisfies our desires for like, you know, like interesting challenges that are different each time that you play them, that like all the, you know, there's like, you know, new and interesting things you encounter.
Wait, it sounds like he's talking about roguelite elements in his game. It sounds like Jonathan Rogers is a roguelite element enjoyer, right? Things to keep the gameplay fresh, encountering the same thing but in different ways over and over again, right? Like, I mean,
but get also something the players actually like. So there's a problem.
Dude, you know, I wish though. I wish PoE would go a layer deeper though. Like, usually PoE like goes like layers deeper in like the build customization and like the item customization. But I wish they'd go deeper in like mechanic customization. Because like, for example, Twin Nightmare in TLI is like a purely unique Torchlight thing. Imagine if they put like a Twin Nightmare roguelite build your own breach mechanic, or like Mistville, or like, you know, some of that shit into PoE League. That'd be sick.
Problem for sure.
So what is your desires for TSM?
I guess it was kind of like Kalandra, right?
Well, I don't think it's necessarily the desire for T17s as such. It's more the desire that you have, like, you know, like interesting combinations of mods happen, and they're like, oh, this is a new challenge I have to rise to, you know, and like, how am I going to deal with this, and that kind of stuff. And like, that's something that like in practice players aren't like really liking. So as I said, there's a problem.
No, Sanctum is not a real roguelite, dude. Sanctum is like, I don't know, like Sanctum is like in Hades when you find a Daedalus hammer, right? When you get a Daedalus hammer, but then it like F's you in the ass twice and like removes 2 of your spells, and you have no mana, and then it switches your weapon randomly into a different weapon. That like Sanctum is literally like you get some buffs, but then you get F'd in the ass so hard all the time. That's like, is like brutal, bro. Okay.
Problem here for sure. It's just a question of how we kind of.
It's like, it's so bad.
They're not in the right spot.
Yeah.
I am of the like, we need to go back to the drawing board a little bit here, because like we and to be fair, we are like trying to band-aid it, but we can only do that for.
All right, I see. They're just like, they're working on some stuff, guys. It seems like they have concepts of a plan for like the Omega Juice endgame, right? Where are we right now? Where are we right now, boys? We are player changes. So spell suppression got nerfed. You take 20% more damage. Minion attacks now always hit. Yo, that's a huge buff. That is a huge buff for minions, right? Okay. Minions can't miss. Is it with attacks or... Oh, with attacks. That's nice. Removed all sources of minion accuracy. Although existing items with minion accuracy modifiers are unchanged. And they will now do nothing. So they'll probably buff those. Sources that specify other rings have been changed to clarify they work with the opposite ring instead. Ah, okay, I see. The opposite ring. I see. Skill gem changes. Chain Hook of Charthus now throws chains at up to 8 targets instead of 6. Has maximum 16 chains instead of 12. 25% more damage. Yo, huge buff. Okay, hold on. Is there some Chain Hook builds? Let me just list all the buffs here. All right, this will be gem buffs. Gem buffs here. Okay. F2P info only, but I did the latest level. So you did 2 floors, like the 4th planet, or what? Cyclone. Oh, wait. These are guys. You said there was no buffs in here. What are these buffs, dude? There's too many to list. Actually, there's too many to list. I'm just gonna do. Hold on. Cyclone does 20% more damage. Cyclone of Tumult 20% more damage. Bladefall has 4% more crit. Bladefall of Impaling 15% crit instead of 10. Holy. Cyclone still sucks. Dude, Cyclone does not suck. Cyclone does not suck, buddy. Because, like, lastly, didn't they remove the movement penalty from Cyclone or something? Bladefall of Charthus has been increased by 50% at all gen levels. Wow, must have sucked. Now his base crit of 10 instead of 6. Blade Rain is bigger AoE. Blink Arrow does less damage with elemental arrows, but minion duration is now 5 seconds. Wait. Blink Arrow got nerfed. Now deal roughly 20% less damage with their arrow attacks. And the minion duration is 5 seconds instead of 20. Is that bad? That seems really bad. What the hell? Was it really that strong? Obama is gone, bro. Oh. Was it really that strong, though? Bombarding clones, they deal 33% less and now 5 seconds. So they don't want it to last forever, I guess. Bone Shatter. Hey. Hey. Wait, Bone Shatter got a 50% trauma, damage per trauma buff. Is that good? 6% more damage per trauma? And how much trauma would you get? What the hell? Now a white gem similar to detonate mines. And no longer has attribute. Convocation is a white gem. Sick. Leak started? Bone Shatter? I have never leak started Bone Shatter. I feel like it doesn't... It's not like my jam. Dark Pact. I used to love this skill. Critical chance went up by a lot. Sacrifice 12% to deal that much damage. Oh! Oh! Yo, Dark Pact seems good. Dark Pact Trothus is also pretty much the same stuff. Way more damage. Element. The thing is, like, AoE is hard to scale these days. Like, back in the day, we had big radius scaling. Now we have area scaling. Not good. Elemental hit. 40% base radius buff. And 20% more attack speed. And less mana cost. Is that good? Wait, Elemental hit was, like, always really good, right? It attacks faster and it has bigger AoE. Wait, wasn't there a different Ellie hit though? What was the Ellie hit that people actually used? It was like Ellie hit of something. Do you think the Spectrum one is better or? I mean, you could probably use this one. 1.4 meters. Okay. Explosive Conch is now. Wait, Explosive Concussion got nerfed by like 1/3. Is that... Wait, no. The elemental damage got buffed. The fire damage got nerfed. The cold damage got buffed. And the lightning damage got omega... Oh, wait, no. It's a buff. It's a buff. Okay, it's just like weird that they nerfed the fire. Okay. Explosive Conch of Destruction. Also buffed. Oh, they nerfed it in the campaign. Was it too strong? Was this like the speedrunning meta? I don't know why they balance it around the speedrunners though, right? Because like, think about it. If someone wants to copy the speedrunner meta, they're gonna have to do a full respec, which is like really aids in PoE 1. It's like omega aids. So like, I don't think it's like it balances itself out, right? Exsanguinate now deals 50% more base physical per second with the physical time over. Yo. What if we go, hear me out. What if we go Corrupting Fever, Exsanguinate? It's been a while, right? Is that build still good or no? Okay. Exsanguinate Transmission, also buff. Flames of Judgment from the staff. Oh shit, double the penetration and has 100% chance to ignite. Dude, that staff is really cool. Remember we did Corrupting Fever Bleed Bow? Yeah, that was actually insane though. That was an insane build, buddy. It was so good. I got to level 98 and I realized I didn't spec the Explodey from Gladiator. Like I just didn't have it, right? I reached level 98 and I only had 6 Ascendancy points. That's how good it was. I was running Tower in Scourge League. Hex Blast. 200% more damage to 150 and 90% more damage with ailments if its hex previously 60. That's good. Would you do it again? I wouldn't do Bleed Bow again, but Corrupting Fever is different. Corrupting Fever is completely different, dude. Hex Blast of Contradiction is now also buffed similarly. Mirror Arrow of Prismatic Clones now deals roughly 20% less damage with their elemental arrows attacks. Minion duration is now 5 stacks, or 5 seconds. Mirror Arrow of Bombarded Clones. Clones now deal roughly 33% less damage. All the Blink and Mirror Arrow stuff got like omega... Why did they nerf it so hard, guys? Was it like too easy? Was it too cheap or was it just too good? Like, I feel like you never hear someone say like, man, for my second build of the league, I really want to go Obama. Right? I mean... Completely cut. Okay, Poison Concoction got nerfed. But you got a little bit of an extra damage equal to flask recovery amount. Charges were consumed for a life flask. Place power class mines and only have an aura that deals fire damage to hits against enemies near them. They instead now apply an aura that inflicts fire explosion. Oh, people don't really play that anymore, do they? Power class mines buffed. Wait, previously 4 every 3 prior mines. Okay, so buffed. The skill got buffed in additional projectiles, right? Right, look, 35% more damage and additional proc for every 3 instead of 4. And huge effectiveness gain. Whoa. But playing mines is like, I don't know if that most people won't like that playstyle. Reap! Now deals 50% more base damage per second. Hey, that was your single target on Corrupting Fever. Is it playable now? Shield Crush. Nerfed mana, which is good. And, it was included with 3.26, but the change was not applied. Oh. You know what's funny? Like, imagine just like 3 or 4 months later, you realize that the skill doesn't work correctly. That's like really scary, actually. Like the fact that you could be playing something for like a few months and it doesn't, I mean, this is a very small thing, but like, you know, just like it just doesn't do the thing you think it does, right? Siege Bliss of Charthus buffed 35% more attack damage at all Lich Gem levels. Spectral Helix buffed attack speed, insane. Quality now provides projectiles that have pierce deal more damage. 20% instead of 10, insane. The alt version is also good. Spectral Throw, attack speed buff, and more damage on quality. Nice. Materializing, also similar buffs. Similar buffs here. Storm Call, also buffed. Okay, Storm of Judgment, granted by Azubi's rule. Now, same thing with the fire thing. Okay, so Azubi's staff build, maybe it can be a thing, right? Maybe. Storm Rain of Defense. Arrows fire a beam every 0.15 seconds. Ooh, each arrow can fire 20 beams instead of 14. You know, isn't this like Lightning Rod in PoE 2 or no? Is this the same skill as Lightning Rod in PoE 2? Because this is a big buff, actually. Storm Rain of the Conduit. 6 beams instead of 4. And 0.3 seconds instead of 0.5 to 0.41. Also a huge buff. 0 to 2 beams instead of 0 to 1. Sunder of Charthus. Wave can now restart up to 3 times instead of 2. Nice. Winter's Orb. Yo, Winter's Orb is back. So now fires projectiles every 1.2 seconds, previously 1.6, and now has 80% more proc frequency while channeling. Oh, wait, it got nerfed. Wait, no, hold on, never mind. Wait, hold on a second. 1.6. Wait, hold on a second. Someone do the math here. 1.2 at 80% more frequency. It's a tiny buff. It's just a nerf to channeling. Oh. Cringe. Volatile Dead, 25% more damage at all levels. Now has 210 effectiveness. Yo, Volatile Dead. Remember that build? What was that one build? Like Poet's Pen VD or something. Volatile Dead is Seething. Buffed. Confinement, big, a 3rd radius gain. Volcanic Fissure of Snaking. No longer has 50% more AoE, and fissures will not automatically target enemies hit by the explosion of the... Wait. Oh, so it goes further, but it can't stack. Wait. You lost 50% more AoE, and you can't stack it for the single target. You didn't play? No, I did play. It wasn't that good. Like it was a good league starter, but it wasn't like insane. Okay, it wasn't like Stormbrand when it first came out. It wasn't like Blade Vortex when it came out. It wasn't it wasn't Essence Drain Contagion back then. Okay, it's not like some easy. Well, Taxic Burst now has a base radius of 2.6, so big AoE, and a cast time of 0.4, so faster cast time, and now it's a mana cost that's less too. Or EDC. Before the support gem changes, you could play EDC Contagion to tier 16 on a Tabula. It was insane, right? 40% damage on every support gem. Jesus. Vortex of Projection now is unable to explode from Frostbolts. That'll explode from other casts of Vortex. That's a nerf. Okay. I mean, Whale Cyclone also deals 20% more damage. Whale Reap now deals 50% more. And Whale Spectral Throat now has the same buffs as the regular version. Nice. Awakened Hex Touch now has less curse duration. Oh, less curse duration instead of reduced. Corrupting Cry support now deals more. So you could, Corrupting Cry build. Energy Leech support no longer has support skills deal more damage while leeching. Support skills now deal 24% more damage while on full energy shield. Is that better? That's better, right? Is that better? Quality now grants it to deal 20% more damage, 20% increased damage. Hex Touch support, less instead of reduced. Rupture support, the Rupture debuff can now stack up to 4 times. What is Rupture? What the hell is that? Sadism support is now ticks the ailments faster. Nice buff. Spellslinger is now... Oh, Spellslinger linked abilities are now get a big damage buff. Nice. Ascendancy. Namahu Flames Advance is now has non-unique jewels cost small and notable passive skills in large radius to grant +4 instead of +3. Cool. The Worthy Cause notable and champion now grants 100% duration to banners at 50. Okay. And then... Oh, yeah, we saw all this yesterday in the Assassin Rework. Is the Assassin Rework actually good, guys? It seemed like they just, like, did the numbers on the previous stuff, right? Rupture's a bleed type they thought people would use. Oh. No? Hex Touch with Blade of Trust, this won't work anymore. Lightning Arrow start or wander? I don't see any Lightning Arrow nerfs. I don't see any, like, specific bow nerfs. And there's all the new bow skills seem, like, insane, don't they? Like, to me, the fact that you can stack, like, double tornadoes, right? You use a tornado bow skill plus a tornado support, and you just have, like, those tornadoes were moving really fast. It's like at least 2 screen clear with Explodey. It's going to be nuts, I think. Unless they make the effectiveness and, like, the base damage or something, like, really bad. Damn, dude. Bow got a debuff because of the spell suppress. Yeah, true. You take more damage, you're squishier. But if you just do a lot of damage, right? The heart, but then you actually no. Think about it like this, right? There's no more 30-something% explicit effect on the tree. So a mod where a monster gains like X as extra elemental damage, or monster has like this much crit and crit multi. This monster has like this much more straight up more damage. You take less damage from that, and so from all sources. So who cares about taking 20% more from spells, right? Overall, I think players are going to be surprised at how easy like the late yellows and like the actually you get all those points like in reds. Like once you get to like tier 16, you're going to be surprised how strong your character feels. They removed it seems like they probably removed like 30%, right? If it's like they removed like the Chizo cluster, they removed the purple cluster, they removed and one more. Like it's probably like 30%, isn't it? Heartstopper notable is now every 10 seconds you take 50% less damage from hits for 5 seconds, previously 40, and 50% less damage over time. Damage over time for 5 seconds, previously 40. Okay, Trickster got buffed. Soul Drinker notable no longer has 20% increased attack and cast speed while leeching energy shield. Okay. Spellbreaker notable no longer has 20% chance to suppress, but now has prevent 15. Wait. Is this on top of the 40? Wait, this is better, right? Because, like, wait. You were taking 50% less damage, and then they nerf it to 40, but then if you get this 15, that's 55, isn't it? So it's better. I mean, you have to get a little bit more champ, but like that's just for that Ascendancy, right? That's whatever. The one step ahead notable now has your action speed is at least 90% instead of 108. Wait, what? Oh, it was 60, now it's 55. Oh, did they remove the stuff from the tree too? I thought spell suppression was 50% by default. And then it was like you can get like I think 3 or 4% prevented from the tree or something. Okay. I see. One step behind. Dude, 90%. Like, well, now is at most 90 instead of 92. I mean, You know what that means? That means like if you're not getting hit by a debuff, right? You gain nothing. If you don't get slowed, you gain nothing because it's at least. So like your base movement with all even with all your movement speed modifiers is 100.
Be just like you cue to not fight.
So this like in every instance you're not doing delirium or like maimed or like some temp changes on you, you're actually slower. Right? By 8%. We'll take that a little bit less than 8%. Right? 7 point something percent. But like, you know what I mean. That's why they do that. Chat, what was a mechanic last league that this was too strong? When was 108% action speed too strong? Like, it felt good, but it's not like, 8% more action speed is like, that's not even like a tailwind, is it? Oh, because you get rid of petrification for free? Is that what it is? Bro, like, what? You want people to deal with petrification? I mean, doesn't Jug have the same thing? Did they nerf Jug? Because Jug has the same thing, right? There were too many players on Trickster, so they had to nerf it. You see how PoE Ninja defaults to PoE 2? Because PoE 2 is a better game. Yeah, 11%, dude. Really? 11%, sir? Really? I mean, that's just because of mercenaries, though. Once the mercenaries are gone, like, are you really going to be seeing that with the penance brand Andes? Right? No more Dorianis, no more mercenaries. Like, I mean, hey, it is what it is. They got the brilliant minds over there. Saboteur, the light clockwork Ascendancy passive now grants 40% increased cooldown recovery rate. Previously was 30%. Okay, cool. Saboteur buffed. The vision. Okay, wait, hold on. Nerfs. Trickster. Trickster heavily nerfed even though mercs are gone. Elementalist, the liege of the primordial, now provides 50% instead of 100. Were Jolems too strong? Who was playing Jolemancer? Or like just getting too many buffs from Jolems? Really? Really? Okay, whatever. Sure. I mean, it's not that bad of a nerf. I mean, 100% to 50. I mean, no, I mean, that's still kind of a big deal because you're using multiple Jolems, right? Jolem was OP for the campaign. The Corpse Pact Ascendancy now has 4% attack and cast speed for each corpse consumed recently, up to 200. Previously, it was 2%. Okay, so this got, I don't know if, do people take this note, actually? Necromancer got buffed, guys. Also, Ray Gun and Swagger Buns. Thank you so much for resubbing and subbing to my stream. Swagger Buns for 16 trillion light years. Ray Gun, new Twitch primer. Refresh for no ads, buddy. Okay, Pathfinder. The Master Distiller, notable, now grants bonuses to non-channeling skills. You're consuming 3 charges from a flask of each of the font types, if possible. If Bismuth, you penetrate 25 instead of 20, 250 crit chance instead of 150. That's big. 37 fizz is extra instead of 25. Yo, Pathfinder got a big buff. Nice, if you're using that. Warden. The lesson... Wait. Warden is an Ascendancy? What the hell's that? Oh, is that the new Raider? I forgot, dude. Warden is Raider, huh? The lesson of the season's notable Ascendancy skill now prevents 3% of suppress per bark instead of 2%. Whoa, huge buff. Bark skin granted by this no longer has a mana reservation. Yo, is that good? Warden is good, right? That's a big buff, guys. Passive changes. Removed accuracy mastery for minions, because minions always hit now. They replaced the minion offense mastery that grants minions have a 250% accuracy rating, with minions have 20% increased cooldown recovery rate. Wait, that's good. 20% increased cooldown. Isn't that insane for minions? Grave Pack Tree now grants challenge resist instead of minion accuracy. Yo. Dude, what's that new skill that they showed in the trailer with the Iris 2 minions zapping around, the little zappy spark minions? I might go minions to start. There's no way the new skills are trash. How can you launch an insane league and debate people into playing the new skills if they're trash? Surely they made them way better than anything else. Ash Collar is now found on Goat's Horn instead of Carved Wand. I swear Ash Collar used to be on a Goat's Horn. Am I wrong about that? Eclipse's Solaris is now on a different base as well. And it got buffed. Glorious Madness buff from Big of Mass Unique Boots now inflicts a random touch debuff every 2 seconds instead of 1 second. Kinakora Sight Amulet now prevents 6% suppressed damage instead of 3. Nice. Midnight Bargain is change base. Moonstar is a change base. Nebulous is... Wait, what the hell? 5 to 10% increased LE damage per 1% fire, lightning, and cold res above 75. Previously, it was 15 to 20% cold or lightning damage. So, like, is that an overall... So it's, like, usable with fire, I guess? Nice. Obliteration is now Omen-based instead of Imbued Wand. The replica Midnight Bargain is now found on Calling Wand. Oh, why are they changing all the bases? Is it because of the new Metamod stuff? Oh, yeah, probably because of the new Meta... I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. Replica Nebulous... Replica Twizel, Piscator's Vigil, Poet's Pen base change. The Twizel unique wand no longer has socketed gems, fire, and additional proj. It now has fizz damage and attacks fire 1 to 2 additional proj when in the offhand. And attacks have a 40 and 60% AoE while in the main hand. Can you put a shield in your main hand if you just want to use one wand? The Void Spawn minions summoned by the Servant of Decay body armor will now deal 100% more damage. Yo, that's insane. I don't know what that is. The wine... Oh, this flask was insane. This flask was like one of the... This flask is like a unique item on the level of the goal in terms of fun, right? That was a fun flask. So the Doctor buff now displays as granting stolen rare modifiers for 60 seconds. Previously say 20 seconds, but it was functionally 6. Oh, it's just a bug fix. Did you see the Counter-Strike? Yeah, we talked about that, dude. People have been unaliving themselves. Dude, you can say killing. It's Twitch chat. It's not going to censor you to like some algorithm. Like people can see your message. You say kill. You could say you can, right? Yeah, it's like unaliving, not alive. Like, I mean, it's a TikTok brain. I mean, how many people have killed themselves over those skins? Yeah, it is kind of weird that they didn't make an announcement about it, but like, you know, the damage is done, right? Do you think it did it on purpose? Do you think the Counter-Strike developers were in on it? Is there any illegal shit like that? Like, if you're in charge of the game and you can make that patch, right? Like, would you just instantly sell all your expensive skins and then just buy them like 5 times cheaper? Right? Like, I mean, is that allowed, bro? And then you message all the CS:GO you message all the CS websites and it's like, hey, cut me in on it and I'll let you know what's gonna happen. Like that's gotta be illegal, right? Is it illegal? Well, it's not Gaben. Gaben is just like where they're held, right? Like these websites are completely different, aren't they? Steam employees are all worth like 100 million. Like, is it managed by Steam or is it like, I feel like it's like Steam is just like where the thing is, right? I mean, Gaben's already like a billionaire, dude. I don't think he needs to do any shady stuff. The president's in the it is kind of funny that the president and like his kids are doing a bunch of like crypto scams, right? Holy. Steam owns it. Oh, wait, CS2 is made by Steam? I didn't know that actually. Wait, I thought it was like another company. Oh shit. Oh my god, bro. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We need to look at one of those like legal YouTube videos, right? To see like what the I feel like that's like that's like probably some illegal shit. Like I'm not a financial law prudent person, but like it just seems really shady. If you know that's gonna happen, you can just like, you know, you can just pop off. Or like you buy the trade up mats, because like I'm guessing the trade up mats are really cheap before everyone knew, right? So you buy out all the really cheap trade up mats, and then you like, you know. Okay. Item changes. Essence of Fear now grants minion damage on helmets. Why is it illegal? It's not Steam. It turns the price of anything. illegal in the sense that like in the way that insider trading is illegal, but it's like, you know, it's hard to prove, right? Like, I don't know. It's kind of, I'm sure there's like rules about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? They're just they're just pixels. It is what it is. It's illegal because it's consumer fraud. Well, yeah, I mean the it's like the value isn't determined by Steam, so it's like I don't know. This will be a very interesting YouTube video, I think, for like some lawyer to make. Like if there's that, it's crazy though. Runegraph or Recompense has been renamed to Runegraph of Refraction. It no longer grants recovery 10% of skill mana cost per unspent chain when projectiles end. Up to 50%. Now instead grants fire at most one projectiles. Oh, this, yeah, the skin thing. It's like, remember when Solstice Virgil during Harbinger League for Purposeful Harbinger got nerfed? Like, imagine, imagine you knew, right, beforehand. And it's like, okay, well. Like, it's like unethical, right? At worst, it's unethical. Or, no, at best, it's unethical. Accumulator wands, carved wands, these are all just like deleting or changing bases. You can no longer obtain rings and delve that have a curse skills that have increased skill effect duration modifier. Okay. This is like probably for some hex blast stuff, right? The rug pull. Holy. Calling wand, convening wand, and convoking wand now have base critical strike chance of 8%. Okay, changes to their base crit chance. Separate the caster wands from the attack wands. Knives are also, speaking of knives, the knife crit chances are also changing by very slight amounts. Wait, I skipped a big nerf on the last unique. Which one? Which one? Wait, which one? Oh, this one. The Whispers of Infinity unique ammo now has 50 to 100 max energy instead of 200 to 400. Why did they do that? Is that too much ES or what? Whispers? I don't even know what that is. Let's see. Whispers of Infinity. Oh, it's this thing. Yeah, okay, sure. Maybe there's some new uniques coming that like they can't have you have that much ES, right? Monster changes. Refactored how monsters with fizz damage convert to LE damage scale with monster modifiers and map mods that grant physical damage gained as an extra element. In general, these mods will have far less effect on high-level monsters than that converted most their fizz. Oh shit. Yeah, see, that mod was kind of deadly. Like this makes it so that that plus the removal of explicit effect, you're gonna be way tankier. Adjusted the incarnation of dread, fear, and neglect boss fights, generally resulting in less HP, but more damage or debuff potency. Okay, seems fair. The detonation speed of most monster volatile cores can no longer scale with attack or cast speed. Yeah, that is weird. That's scaled with like turbo and stuff, right? I always thought that was happening, right? Like is this also bears? Because like bears scales with turbo. Additionally, the ability for some volatile cores to ignore block, evasion, spell suppression has been removed. I didn't even know that was a thing. What the hell? They can ignore suppression and block? Volatile cores from the tier 17 map mods also have their damage reduced. Oh, that's nice, dude. Yeah, volatile cores was really annoying in tier 17s. Malachi, the Nightmare, should now more reliably remove invulnerable visuals from his life bar when he becomes targetable between phases. Improve the visuals and audio of On Death from the Jarjols. Okay. Very nice. Raider. Wait, I got a rate. Oh, Ben rated me. Blah.
228 viewers.
Hi. Thank you. Blah raid. Hello. Okay, we're just reading through. I'm a little bit late to the party because I woke up at 8:00 p.m. Yep. That's my morning wake. Hey. You know what? My mods shout out Ben _ He's a cute guy. He's a very cute guy. Very soothing voice. I like that guy. Okay. Big cutie. Yo, is Ben playing CZN? I feel like Ben would love CZN. By the way, just saying. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys don't know Ben _ he's pretty good at the game. So if you like watching good gameplay, make sure you follow that guy. He's a cutie. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're almost done. We are almost done with the patch notes though. I'm reading everything. Ben don't know you, little bro. He literally just rated me, so he knows me. Okay. Unless it was a suggested rate, then it is what it is. Still honored. Okay, Kiratch League modifiers. Abyss now costs 3 instead of 5. Wow, very puggies. Causes, oh wait, 2 additional Abyss instead of 3. I mean, they already nerfed the chest, right? The heist buffs just keep coming. Where's the pedal skill? Yeah, pedal skills could be so... Like, if they make the pedal skills more rewarding and, like, more of, like, a roguelite kind of element where, like, they actually do a lot if you play correctly, that would be insane, right? Ben approved CD. I mean, we're boys, dude. Listen, we both have fat cocks. All right. Ambush now costs a tiny bit more, but you get more to compensate, so that's perfect, right? I love the extra wait. There's an extra. Hey, no spoilers, guys. This is a blind reading. I just woke up, even though I've been streaming for 3 hours. Isn't that just Sanctum? What, Heist? No, Heist is like a less annoying Sanctum because you can move like really fast. When is the new patch? In a week, in a day, 8 days from now. Anarchy now costs 4 C instead of 6. Yeah, because they nerfed all the... Okay, Domination costs a little bit more. Dude, this is my favorite mechanic, dude. I'm a goal Andy. And causes the air to gain 4 shrines. Yo! The ouch and go value. Boys, type 1 if you guys are an ouch and go Andy for like the first month. Like, ouch and go is going to feel so good. You know, I mean, you're going to get less loot. Everyone's getting less loot, but you're not... Like, the gap is smaller. And you can still kind of pop off. All right? Like, Heist is still... Like, selling stuff to the Heisters is still going to be, I think, the most efficient strat. Right? Sell the Deception Blueprints. Now that people like opening stack dicks more with the changes... Selling the Deception Blueprints, or sorry, the Deception Contracts, any blueprint, and all the coins, it's going to be crazy, dude. Huck for 5C. Dude, Huck is insane, too. Right? You don't have to do, like, 2 contracts to level them up, either. Yeah, I think I'm going to start with Heist. I'm going to sell Heist, because it's just, like, Heist is, like, the most easy, most carefree, fastest, raw currency early, isn't it? I'm talking about Gravy. No, they nerfed Gravicius, dude. It feels really bad, man. It's really, really bad. Will Kinetic Anomaly Shotgun? The only thing I've heard of from chat that shotguns is like the wall you place, right? And then like bounces back. But I haven't read the skill. This one, Legion, now costs 3C instead of 7, and it's only 1 pylon instead of 2. Sellers now cost 5. Oh, hey. Wait. Boys, hear me out. Isn't Settlers insane? Because, like, isn't it how it works is each ore deposit rolls for a Svalin crater, right? A Starfall crater. So, like, if you get another ore deposit, that's another roll for Starfall crater, isn't it? Surely this with the scarabs and, like, the thing is good. Yo, Grub, 74 trillion. Yo, welcome back, buddy. I mean, it's not 50% more Svalin because on the Atlas you get more ore, and you already have like the higher chance of the blue stuff and the scarabs at it. So it's not. It's like 1 more when you already get like 5, right? So I think it's like 20-25% more, maybe like 10% more if you have a shit ton. So I think it's still good though, because look, I mean, just here's the thing, guys. If you get a Bismuth Shrine though. A Bismuth Shrine, I think, is on average better than the blue ore, right? Because it's instant and it's just like straight. Think about it, right? Like you go from a small number to a more number. Okay, how do I explain this without sounding retarded, right? So like, if you were farming and you had like 300 IIQ and IIR, and then you multiply the bismuth on top. Let's say the bismuth you gain, like, I'm just gonna make up a number at 50. Right? This is only 1/6 more. But now that they nerfed the shit out of everything, and now let's say you get 100 in a juice map, and then you touch the bismuth, which is a flat thing, right? So, and then let's say it adds like 50, right? Now that's like 50% more. Because they nerfed all the explicit effect and all that shit, like getting a raw bismuth is like way better than anything else you can get, right? So maybe yeah, I mean, even if you're spec'd into the blue stuff for Svalin spawns, you can still get the bismuth, which is crazy. All right, next one. Torment is now 4 spirits instead of 8. Is that good? Yeah. What was the Torment strat? Like, who is running Torment where they had to nerf it by half? Right? Like, who's putting Torment on their maps where they're like, you know what? These people need to be stopped. Fun detected. Shut it down. Like, all those scares were like the cheapest. It goes through the rare draw. Oh, maybe? The Breach. I mean, Shansei and Unrelenting Torment before they got nerfed. Right? Shansei is really good. And Unrelenting Torment was also really good. So they were like fun nodes. Who the hell was running Grav? Bro, I'm pretty sure they nerfed Grav. Like, okay. You know how because of the algorithms on like social media, you get fed things that warp your worldview to think like things are like a really extreme way when they aren't. I think that's what happened to the Grinding Gear Games devs. Like, they saw highlight clips on Twitch and on the forums and like wherever else they're hearing it and on Reddit, and I think they like thought that was happening all the time. I think that's what happened. Because like there's no other way to explain it, right? Because like if you think they played Betrayal to like set up an efficient board, or they got debated by like thumbnails that said like 10-minute June setup to min-max your safe house. But no, it took like a long time. Like it was kind of sweaty actually to like know what you were doing. Like there was like a brain. There was an IQ investment to like get you started, right? They have a data analyst. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense, right? Because like you had to set it up. Like I'm telling you, the number of times people ask why Grav didn't show up in a few days of doing Betrayal. Remember that? Like people be like, why don't I have Grav yet? Why isn't he showing up? And it's like, dude, you have to remove him, right? Like Grav isn't even on the Betrayal board at the beginning, right? If you don't remove people, he'll never show up. So it's like you can't even get him without like doing some research. So it's like, why, you know? And then you got to set up the things, right? The different strats. Then you got to like. It makes your maps longer, so you're spending more time in maps, and it's like, I don't know, dude. I don't think the Grav card thing made sense. Is it because? Wait a minute, I know why. Wait a minute, guys. I have an idea. I have an idea. What if the goal is to make divination cards actually exciting? For example, if you play a game called Torchlight Infinite. If you compare drop rates in Torchlight Infinite of div cards to drop rates of div cards in PoE, Torchlight drops like 1,000 times less div cards. But when you do turn them in, it's like fun, right? It's like actually exciting. Maybe they're going for like more rare div cards, more rare stacked dicks, and so you can't just like do Grav every few maps and like get a free set, right? Is that probably why they want to make like div cards actually rare, perhaps? And that way, since like they want to make the variance so high that FOMO Andes don't feel forced to farm Crimson Temple or whatever other dog shit maps for Doctor and Apothecary. That could be it. Because right now it's like, hey, I have to farm these maps, right? So if they make the variance so high and so rare, it's like, now I don't have to do that. Now I can play whatever map I want. I don't know. No idea. No idea, bro. Right? And it's like, oh, I don't have to scry. I don't have to scry my, you know? Scrying it's such a good concept, but like sometimes the scrying is so frustrating. Automatic stack tricks was nerfed. You set up Grav once and then it's free. No clue why it would get nerfed. Well, the thing was that the setup was the annoying part. That was like the gatekeep. And like the Grav strat was like, it was good, but I don't think it was as consistent as like the other things in there, right? Like you get Malvin Chisels from that. I mean, yeah, you could get a full stack of like insane stuff, but like if someone's gonna invest in that, it's the same as like someone investing in anything else. Added, like it's like the same as going for a one node voices. Like it'd be like if they nerfed Simulacrum because people were farming all day for one node voices, right? At like, what is it? When you ID unID'd voices, I think it's 0.5% chance for it to be one node. I'm pretty sure. So it's like, you know. I'm pretty sure the div cards are worse than 0.5% if you get a stack, right? All right, let's keep reading here. The Breach things have been removed, obviously, and they added an imbued Heist map device crafting option, which causes the area. Wait, This is only usable with the Awakening Scarab, which is like 1 or 2 divines. So there's no way you'd use this, right? Like this one, I don't think will ever be worth it if this is what I'm thinking it is. Is Imbued Awakened Blue Scarab? Or is it something else? Because the other one is like, unless they make the rarity of the catches better too. Because you really need like, I mean, maybe the top left nodes for Heist do make it so that every cache that you open consecutively is better chances for stuff. It's priced around harvesting. Yeah, so you can't use it. I mean, the basic Heist one is insane. Wait, but it doesn't mention Heist here, so I'm guessing that it either didn't change or it's like, right? It's probably still on the thing. You get a chance for free. Oh, wait, Imbued is free? Oh, maybe Imbued isn't the Awakening Scarab. Maybe it's just the what's it called? Shaping the Seas or Mountains or something? Or like it's like the thing around there, right? Where it's like you have a chance after completing a map to get a free use. Is that what it is? Oh, that's good then. Yo, that's really good then, actually. Because like 5... Hold on. How much is a regular Heist? Let me go check. Because like I think my Heist strat from last league will still be extremely good this coming league. What's the command for that strat, right? Like I mean, just take June off that strat for sure. Take June off of there. And I think that strat is going to be actually insane. You get drops? I think drops are still on, right? Until 2 o'clock tomorrow. Am I in the Pee-wee category? Let's see. Heist. It's not alphabetical. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. At the bottom. Oh, yeah. You guys, you don't need to use that one. You get 3 for this one. How much is it again? It is 6C for 3. That's insane, actually. That is actually disgusting value there. Okay. Oh, 5C after the patch. Oh, right here. Oh, it was on here. 5C after the patch. Nice. That's super good, dude. Because remember, we were selling the blueprints for like 30 plus. And that lasted a long time. And then the deceptions were what? Like, were they 10 or 11C, I think? Or like, I think they're somewhere like around 10C. It was, and it's like instant. It's fast. You get Huck, right? Free Huck is insane if you want to waste some points. Hey, here's what you do. You take a few of the points. I think you need like 7 points off the main path, right? You take 7 of the points that you would have put in explicit and you go Huck. And now you have a free aura and you have like a free adrenaline and you have, what else does he give you? Free flash charge gain and or regen or, dude, Huck is so disgusting actually. He's so good. Yeah. All right, great night. Hey, Smargus, you're a nice guy, man. Thanks for the cute little comment. Is Evo Alva good? So they nerfed it because of that strat. Like one thing I don't, maybe I'm just like washed, but I don't get how it's like, because like I play the game as a job, right? So I think to myself, there's all these good strats that I don't find fun, even though I'm a sweat. So like other people aren't gonna find that fun. So why would you nerf it just because like it's like a good, you know what I mean? Like I think they underestimate how much of a barrier it is if some shit isn't fun. And like it's just like, you know, different strokes for different folks, right? Why would you nerf Abyss Chess, Alva stuff? Like lots of people were like, just because it was good this league, and if they didn't nerf it, people aren't going to do it just because like they know it's going to be good, right? People don't play like that usually, okay? Like it's a very small amount that they'll see on like Twitch and stuff, where it's like people will just follow like the best strats. I don't think that's how most people play. Like these things are good, but like there's multiple of them, right? You could do anything. You could do the Alva thing, you do the Abyss thing, you do like Blight stuff. Like they're like just leave them in, and then eventually we have like 10, 20 different things that people can do. The only thing it was like kind of annoying, right? Like also Alva wasn't just like unfun. It was like really annoying actually, the Evo. But they nerfed the evolution scarab, so for regular use of the scarab, it's super good. But the Alva thing, if you're doing the Alva thing, it got super nerfed. Was Alva the evolving shrine? Yeah, you would clear, and then you'd hit the evolving shrine with like the duration, and you like hot swap the items, and then you'd run into 3 or 4 things, and then get all the loot afterwards. Like people were actually farming like mirrors and stuff from. I remember like someone got like 2 mirrors in the first like week or 2, directly from that. It was nuts. You don't have to do it now. But I'm saying if they left it in, right? Like if they leave it in, like who the hell is abusing ruckus farming, right? Like if you want to go through the process of buying those blood-filled and have a group for tier 17s and you know what you're doing, you should be allowed to do that. Honestly. You get all the shrines and you finish the alpha encounters. What you do is you leave the shrine so you're super strong. And then you could I believe you could hot swap the goal so that you would get the duration, but you can use like your real thing. And so yeah, you would hit the evolution shrine last and then hit all the incursions. And then so the upgrading was like kind of nuts. It took a really strong character and like a lot of, you know, like it wasn't something you could just like do, right? You had to like sweat a little bit. I mean, not sweat is like the blood-filled ruckus farming and stuff, but all right, quest reward changes. Let's look at this. Kinetic Rain can be purchased from Nessa. Oh, they're giving you the new skills early. Nice. Okay, Kinetic Rain is this is level 12, right? Kinetic Fusillade. Thunderstorm is probably level 12 too. Living Lightning. Sharp and Curl Act 2. Kinetic Instability is also the Spider. Wall of Force is Act 3. Intruders in Black. Windburst is now Verdulous and Ranger and Fixture of Fate. Ew. This quest sucks. Conflagration is now offered after Sever the Right Hand. Somatic Shell is now... So these are level 28s then, huh? I'm kind of excited about getting new skills early. Yeah, level 12 is super early, right? That's like 10 minutes for Tai Killer. Kenny ECS says Spell Assess is kind of OP with Marlene's Falchi. Lapis Amulet now. I mean, Marlene was always good. If you got a high roll Marlene, it was always expensive. Let's see. User interface changes. Added an option in gameplay settings to prevent the game from pausing during gameplay. 3 years for it, dude. I will have you know, I did a 4.5 hour Katava 2 one time. Okay, with Tai's training in that one, I got a 4.5 hour Act 10 Katava. Just saying. All right, it's not that hard. It's just like the problem I have with leveling is like this, right? You will spend 20, 30, 40 hours practicing to save like 4 or 5 hours on launch, right? It's like, dude, is that worth, right? Like you spend so much of your time the week before to just save like to whittle down 10 hours to 5 hours. Like really, is that really worth? Like okay. Here's how it goes, right? Let's do the math here. Okay, if you play the first day and I don't, all right, you have 1 divine, okay, and then I have 0. And then you have 1 divine, and then I have 1 divine, right? So after 1 day, you have infinitely more than me. After another day, you have 2x what I have, right? But then after a third day, right? If I just play more than you, or we play the same, after the third day, you only have 50% more than me. You don't have 100% more, right? And then another day goes by, right? You don't have 50% more than me. You have 25% or 33% more than me. You see how that works? Like you just play the league and it's like it doesn't matter. You make more money early on though, dude. Even if you didn't play the first day, it wouldn't make that much of a difference, bro. Like you could get a big influx, but like, bro, you just playing is all that matters. You know what I mean? I mean, if you find racing, yeah, sure. I mean, maybe am I just coping? Maybe I'm just coping because I'm dog shit at the game. So yeah, it's like it's not that big a deal, you know? Because like okay. Do you guys find practicing fun? It's just me. I don't find practicing fun. If you find practicing fun, that's fine. I think most people like it's like practicing for it isn't that fun actually, you know? So you know what? I'm not what, dude. I literally did a 4.5 hour Act 10, bro. Do you know how hard that is? Okay, I mean it's hard naturally, but if you practice for a week, like I practiced for like 5 days with 2 training sessions from Tai Killer, and like I spent like 20 or 30 hours practicing, and you know I 20 or 30 hours to shave off 5 hours because usually I do like a 10 hour. So which yeah, I forgot to pay him too for like 2 months. He had to remind me because I forgot. So. But also, like, I do the league mechanic. I always get debated into the league mechanic in the early zones, right? I am a league mechanic enjoyer. You guys are rushing through skipping, playing standard until maps, bro. All right, you got 409? That's insane. What the hell? Wait, in practice you did 409, but then on League Start you went to 6 hours. Wait, how does that work? You're like Benjamin Button of leveling or something. How does that work? Maybe like server issues or something? That doesn't make any sense. That's a huge variance, dude. Oh, yeah. Well, see, that doesn't count. If you're trying out the league mechanic, it doesn't count, bro. Okay, that's like you just enjoying the game and not bro, I'm gonna skip everything. I'm gonna run really fast. Oh, I have a layout picture on the other monitor. Three monitors layout pictures from Kavarusku. And then layout 2.5 this way. Skip macro dash. No, it's cringe, bro. Just like enjoy the game, man. You've been playing this game for like 10 years. It's the same shit, bro. Okay, let's keep reading. So we have you can prevent the pausing. I feel like this was suggested by Havoc, right? Like right when they announced it. So like added an indicator for your current thaumaturgic dust to the recombinator. While using Orb of Alt, you can now hold down this button, so that's nice quality of life. When multiple gems are leveled up, you can now level all at once. Access disenchanting with Raj. Edit icons to the UI. Oh, these are just the quality of they've already teased. Cursor size UI option has been changed to a slider with 3 slides. Nice. Okay, this is from the same guy that had 2 accounts to run boats. Yeah, I played 2 accounts. Wait, hold on. My boats are back, actually. Hold on. Are my boats back? Speaking of boats, first, let me put in this Voidborn Reliquary key I got from my maps. Hold on. Where's that shit? Where'd it go? Where'd my Voidborn Reliquary key go? Oh, it's right here. Let me do this. Boats are back. Yeah, guys. I put in like, I think I put in like 80 million gold or something. For like 50 million gold before I quit the league. Like, what was that? Like a month or 2 ago? And so my farmers have been farming for the last like however many days. So I think I have like 10 or 20 50 million ships I could send out. And we sent out some 17 million Sir Galk strats. So let's go check on those boats. Really? Yeah, watch. Look. I logged back into it. I have 79 days of gold left from the last time I played. Isn't that crazy? But look at my crops here. All right. Oh no, there 30. Wait. It was a 1 hour 40-minute Namahu. So that means I've been going through the patch notes pretty fast. That means I've only been reading patch notes for an hour and like 10 minutes. Hey, that's pretty good. You need dust. Oh, I do need dust. So 3 boats is 25.5 million dust. I have 35 million. Yo, someone sell me some tier 1s. I need some tier 1s. Also, hey, look at my character. Which supporter pack do you like? I like this one. I am the bull. Look at that. You like that? It's like a character aura as well. It turns you orange. Isn't that sick? Maybe I should change my wings with this, maybe. Because, like... I'm like a flying bull. Red bull. I watched 3 streams of patches. I can't tell you shit about what the new league is about. It's just Breach, man. It's just different forms of Breach. You have a bird? No, there's only the bull. This is a Quicksilver flask. Isn't that insane? You are only going to be able to play League Star for almost 5 hours since your buddy's getting married that day. Just skip his wedding. Skip his wedding or bring a Steam Deck to his wedding and play PoE launch through his wedding. You know? Or just don't go. Just don't go. Just tell him, just stop being his friend, actually. The portal access option is now accessible when using a controller. Increase the size of resistance icons for bosses while playing on controller. Improve the management of cache files on console to avoid running out of temporary storage space. Wait, do you think this will fix performance issues? Oh, when your game crashes, you lose the minimap. Yeah, that's nice. That's actually really nice. And then we have a... Wait, that's it? Wait, that's it? Evolving Shrines? Oh, this is new. Evolving Shrines now reduce the chance of upgrade rarity every time it upgrades. Has a base chance, so... It's like, it's good for like leveling up, you know? Nice. It's also good for like gold gain early on. 3 extra gold. Wait, why were the patch notes so short? That's it? Is that really it? Sir! There's no way. Why was it so short? Like, I feel like I mean, it was short, but it was certainly a little bit bittersweet, you know? Like, we got so many good quality of lives and so many good buffs, but we also are you're gonna farm overall, I think, slower, right? Like, when you get to the end game, it's like progression will be slightly slower because of the map. The map changes are kind of huge. Actually crazy, dude. All right, let's decide our league starter and our league start strategy. Okay, league start strategy is going to be Heist and probably Ore. I think we're going Heist and Ore, focusing on Bismuth and Starfall Crater at the beginning. Right, that's it. That's my starting strategy. Obviously, share node, please. Wait, what node? You mean the link? Do you want the link? I'm not going to EDC, dude. I mean, there wasn't that many changes to the skills. Like, I feel like it's a lightning arrow starter. You want the notes? Sure. Here, I will link you the patch notes, sir. There you go. I think we go lightning arrow Deadeye. What do you guys think about that? Is that good? Is that an easy league start? Come on, lightning arrow is going to be insane because then you can transition into the double tornado build. I don't know why they put that in the trailer, because like usually they don't put insane builds in trailers, right? They use like a pretty mid character. Let's watch that again if you haven't seen it. It actually, like, for a trailer thing, it looked insane, bro. Where is it? Right here.
We, the keepers. We must
do music. It's a tornado bow skill, and then there's a tornado support for even more. Right, it's got fast movement speed. It's got good AoE clear. It's gonna be good with explodey. Where is it? Like this is the kind of build they usually show in trailers, right? Like if you've played not that long, you think this looks insane, right? You want to play this, but then if you've played a long time, you look at this, you're like, why is the AoE so small? Why is it so slow? But then, for the first time ever, where is it? Show it. Not this. That's special shield throw. That's just special shield throw.
And by his gifts, the dreamer.
Where is it? Oh, right here, right here. A rushed league? It is, bro. It's not a rushed league. They had isn't Mercenary a 4-month league? Impending Doom Assat. That's gonna be trash, bro. That's gonna be trash. Volcanic Fisher is gone though, dude. Volcanic Fisher actually dead. Will they implement Wasti? I don't think Wasti was in the patch notes. No. Hey, it's better than End of Service. Okay, End of Service was. I had like a dark thought last year. I was like, within the next couple of years, what if PoE 1 goes End of Service? Because the PoE 2 launch was so crazy that like I was like, bro, they're making so much money. It's like so hyped that like PoE 1's dead, bro. Oh, Tornadoes win the longer showcase? Oh, where's that? Wait, hold on a second. If you guys haven't seen it, we gotta go look again. FPoE 2, why are you a game Andy, bro? You can just play both games. Was it this one? This one.
Power of. That said, this is in a circle. Finally, in endgame areas, you might run into breach constructions that have been left unopposed.
Did they nerf our best farm? You're now less likely to get high rated div cards. They did nerf the div cards, like the grav, but like the wording is ambiguous. This might be copium, but okay, let me put it like this. You are less likely to get high rarity div cards could mean a nerf of like 10%. Like instead of getting like for every 10 tier 0 cards you get 9 instead, right? Instead of for every 10 stacks you get 9 instead. It wouldn't be that bad. Or it's like what it means is like we're going to remove Apothecary and House of Mirrors, but we're going to keep everything else the same at the same odds. That's technically less likely, right? I mean, think about it.
Too long and have grown into their full twisted glory. Breach hives. Towering.
I don't agree with that. I'm sure it has something to do with the div cards, guys. I can't imagine they nerfed grav because like who was doing it? I was doing it. and Simply Vise Nizy, he was also doing it. That's like no one is like, no one is riding the dick of Big Divcard or Big Gravicius, right? It's like, it's just not happening. So I mean Quinn was doing it too. But like, I don't know, dude. Wait, what's this video? Someone linked a video. Glass Eater. Wait, Ziz was live police again in LA. This is what happens when you have a blue city, guys. All right, leftist policies, boys. Ugh, cringe, dude. Oh, it's a blue city. Of course, you get crime, right? The Dems, the libs, dude. They want crime in the street and they want trans for everybody. That's what they want. And so I'm not gonna watch this video. All right, I'm not giving LA any of my ad revenue. Do a Donald impression? No. Wait, where's the goddamn tornado shot thing?
Cities in the sky. These are the visions of the breach
Ice
lord
up in your city? Bro, ICE, not only is ICE in downtown Chicago, the National Guard of like Texas is in my city, dude. All right? It's a war-torn Chicago. It's like there's fires everywhere. Right? Explosions, grenades.
And destroy these cities with the help of Aleph and her flame.
Where the hell's the tornado shot? Oh, news right here.
Collection of new skill and support gems.
Yeah, I'm in Chicago.
Let's go over them now. Kinetic Rain is a new wand attack, which covers the ground in unstable kinetic energy. These hazards.
You see the fires outside? Yeah, there's a bunch of people yelling in Spanish. The cleaning lady, Carmen, who usually cleans our entire condo, she hasn't shown up in 2 months. Okay, so I think Ice got her. I think Ice, and she's a big lady, so you know it must not been easy. Okay, she's like freaking she looks like the Undertaker or something.
To any unfortunate soul who happens to be standing on them.
Yep.
With enough projectile
Armin is
and
gone.
area of effect, an enterprising exile could carpet the world in dangerous kinetic force. Wall of Force creates a barrier of kinetic.
Where's the tornado shot? Oh, right here.
Attack, which creates a whirling storm of wind and lightning where it lands. While you're within the storm,
that damage looks really bad, but look at the skill.
Will rapidly grow.
What do you think it's affected by Proj? Like, how many tornadoes can you get?
Until
do you see how fast? Do you see how fast the tornadoes are moving? That's gonna be like 2 screen clear, and then imagine a little bit of explodey, right? A little bit explodey.
Thunderous with lightning infused.
Maybe duration. Isn't no. These are just skills. This is not grafting an arm to like your character and using like a big cooldown from the new mechanic. This is just core items now. New skills and support gems.
At this point, leaving the
so
storm
QA said you get a lot more tornadoes,
dealing damage to everything within and releasing a flurry of tornadoes in all directions.
It's Spark, but worse, but faster. I mean, depending on what the mechanics are, right? Like, who knows? I mean, Spark is pretty good, but this is usable within it. This is an attack, and attacks are OP, dude.
Attacking with kinetic fusillade will create hovering orbs of energy.
What makes you think this is a Snoo build? Is Snoobay like copywriting all the projectile slash attack slash bow tags? Is it really? Is this a Snoobay build now? This looks like a cute dog build to me. This is like, I think most people see this build. That's a cute dog build.
Rapidly grow. It becomes violently thunderous with lightning.
I think honestly, like
at this point, leaving the storm will cause it to detonate.
Like, I mean, this map looks like my kind of map, right? Like no loot dropping, ouch and go, 5 monsters.
Dealing damage to everything.
This is my kind of map. This is ouch and go.
Flurry of tornado.
Like I'm kind of a League mechanic enjoyer. I like finding the fun in the newest thing. For example, like remember Lantern, like Necropolis, so fun, right? Sanctum, whenever something new comes out, you hyper focus on the new thing because like if you play the game a long time, you know you need more and more dopamine.
Fusillade will create hovering orbs of energy.
My dopamine centers are
These linger for a few moments above you before zipping off to nearby targets, chaining between them, then detonate.
I mean, honestly, where's that little minion guy at though? Right? Like to League start with like the minion stuff. Hold on, where is it? Where's the cute little guy? Right here?
Bring to life.
Yeah. How many of these do you think you can have? We need like the gem info.
Kinetic fusillade will create
not this one.
by targets, chaining between them, then detonating.
Check this out.
Living lightning support will bring to life
So there's 3 little minions.
Sparks of energy.
Look how fast they move.
Minions that zap through packs of enemies with speed and ease. Use these alongside.
Okay, I don't know why it's like such bad damage in the trailer, but it's probably just show off the animation.
Inside your spellcasting to augment your pack clearing abilities.
Like that's just 3 minions casting arc, right?
Or Find whatever means.
This is not like, listen, you can't judge based on this. Like, look at the guy's skill bar, okay? Whale Discipline, for some reason. Frost Blink and Arc. I mean,
to cover the world in living sparks of ruin.
You have 8. Oh, shit, there's 8 max. You know, maybe this would be something that's like good for like Simulacrum if you're like into that kind of gameplay. Maybe it's not so good for mapping.
Unleashes chaotic tornadoes as you attack, which ricochet around wildly and
this one right. So okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The end game, the second build of the league, is gonna be tornado main skill
until it becomes violently thunderous
with the tornado support
to cover the world in living sparks of ruin. Wind burst support unleashes chaotic tornadoes as you attack, which ricochet
and it looks like it's going out every time he attacks too.
Around wildly and quickly.
What do you think about that?
Damage as they travel, but will explode.
More damage as they travel
into a highly damaging burst when they expire. So it's a choice between scaling their duration up to get better coverage or down to access the burst more quickly.
You obviously go. I mean, I don't know. I actually don't know. Wait, hold on a second. Here's what you can do. Can't you use the helmet that automatically fires bow attacks for you? And then you just put like double. You just put like 2 of those supports and 2 of the skills and just like quadruple tornadoes. What about that?
There's a support gem to go along with the new wand attacks that causes enemy slain to leave behind those same orbs of shimmering energy.
It just looks like such good clear and fun, right? Like tornado shot is bad now. I mean, surely. I don't know. Okay, here's what we do. Here's a safe version. Okay, here's a solved league start. Lightning arrow starter, so that you have or elemental of the spectrum. So you have a very safe starter that you just do all this stuff, and then you dip your toes in there, right? Swap it out and see what happens. Okay, well, I mean, and then other people will be playing it as a league starter, and you ask them, you see what they're doing. See how they're doing.
Better coverage or down to access the burst more quickly.
Who wants to play a Ranger? Everyone, bro. Look how fast he's moving.
Support gem to go along with the new wand attacks. That causes enemies slain to leave behind those same orbs of shimmering energy that kinetic rain creates. One might ponder just how many orbs you can create if you were to use both. In 327, exiles will be able to absorb the power of some of the bosses they defeat. These take the form of new Ascendancy class options called Bloodlight.
This is PoE1. You don't have to play Deadeye. Yeah, but Deadeye's good though, right? Like Lightning Arrow, I don't think there was any nerfs in the last like couple leagues, were there? Like we didn't say like some we didn't see any bow nerfs, right? Like base attack speed, effectiveness changes to anything. We didn't see we saw buffs to attack speed base and effectiveness and flat damage on a few bow skills. Like it's just the same, right? It's just the same shit. And here's the thing. Now that we've seen this, like surely this is a chase build, right?
Attack, which creates a whirling storm of wind.
Like I mean, just look at that. Look at that AoE, bro.
And lightning where it lands. While you're within the storm, it will rapidly grow until it becomes.
Like imagine this with a mirror bow.
Violently
doesn't that look insane?
Lightning-infused clouds.
You're gonna chain die and reroll?
Leaving the
no, because like for my second of all, I'll probably go strength stack MSAWs, right?
Was it to detonate, dealing damage to everything within?
I wonder if they stack. If you do a close quarters map, like Toxic Sewers, what if it like shotguns?
Tornadoes in all directions.
That's Act 9. How is there a Trial of Ascendancy in Act 9, buddy? Answer me that. How is there a Trial of Ascendancy in Act 9? Huh?
Attacking with kinetic fusillade will create hovering orbs of energy. These linger for a few moments above you before zipping off to nearby targets.
This skill is probably some single target thing. This is like, this looks absolutely trash because this is a PoE2 skill.
Living light.
Are you gonna do strength stack again for the 100th time? I mean, okay, here's the thing, guys. Strength stacking, MSAWs or Shockwave, whatever you want to do, is unchanged. And it doesn't require a mercenary. Okay, the only reason people switch to Penance Brand Trickster is because the mercenary like made your damage 10 times more sometimes. Okay, sometimes 12 times more. Usually like 3 to 10 times more. Right? Like it's just ridiculous. Okay, so I think they forgot to nerf the strength stacking because the Penance Brand was so strong. So now that the mercs are gone, you just don't play Penance Brand, right? Because it's way more expensive anyways. And you just go M-Sauce and it's unchanged. It's insane, bro. It's actually like, it's an unhinged build.
Bring to life living sparks of energy. Elemental minions that zap through packs of enemies with speed and ease. Use these alongside your spellcasting to augment your pack clearing abilities, or find whatever means possible to cover the world in living sparks
Is
of
still the best spell? I'm sure it's good, but like, is it Doriani's prototype Merc good? Is it that good though? Come on. Like that Doriani's like free Wrath, free Zealotry, the little lightning aura thing, it has a Spectre on him, two stat sticks on the Merc with the Doriani's. Like, bro, come on. It's a little bit different, right? It's gonna be a little bit different.
Wind burst.
Although I think the sleeper OP thing that people are underestimating though, 3.27. I think people are really underestimating the explicit things, right? Explicit modifiers. This thing right here. Where is it? Explicit modifiers. Okay. This is gonna make let's just go to, what's it called? The regex. Regex PoE. Gunner? What, just because my background is anime waifus? What's wrong with that, dude? This is art. That's San Suzuka from Uma Musume. All right, that was Rice Shower. Well, I mean, what's wrong with my artwork, bro? These are not Gunner skins. This is art, bro. That is art, sir. Why's that girl crying though?